What is up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast today. Welcome to the podcast today, everybody. I see y'all in the chat, and I know y'all got it. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Sounds good to me. Let me show y'all this real quick. I know y'all see this. Hang on. Put it back up. I know y'all see it. Look at me. I'm talking about my intro, but don't worry about it. We good. Stop with the echo. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the episode number 2 of the Justice Podcast. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this podcast today. We got a good one for you. I am also thinking about going live on Instagram. We'll see. Let me see. Thinking about, let me bring my goddamn co-host up. Ricky, you up. Introducing, if you don't know who this guy is, he's a piece of shit. He ain't nobody.
It be like that sometimes. It be like that.
I'm joking. His name is Ricardo. He goes by BTC Rick and a bunch of other shit. He's a gamer on the channel. He's a co-host on the podcast. His link should be in the bio, just like last week was. Go hit him up. So go subscribe to him. Enjoy that shit. BTC Rick on YouTube. I don't know your Twitch and all that. You got different names and shit. So hit him up, and we're going to get it. Now, today is going to be a very sensitive topic today, so don't get in your damn feelings today. We ain't got time for it. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the chat. It's going to be a crazy one today. If y'all read the title, y'all know it's finna get goddamn wild in this damn chat tonight. So, I just want y'all to know that as a little disclaimer before we got into it. You got anything to say real quick, Rick? While I get this ready home. I'm going to mute myself for 1 second. Hang on.
Oh, where is this guy at? I wish I knew that dude's name. Shawty like a melody in my head.
You better stop if you give me copyrighted, bitch. Get your ass out of here, man.
Leroy Jenkins.
Hey, we got people in the chat. Let's get everybody up. Hold on, let me see. Alex, I see you in the chat. What is going on? Said great video earlier. I appreciate that. Much love, Autumn. What is going on to you? Who else we got in the chat? Love Wolves. What is up? What is up? What is up? Gwen said Instagram. Yes, Instagram. I might go live on Instagram, see what they got to say. Expose one of them. Amari, what is going on? What is happening to you? What is up, ladies? Gamer God, what is up? Said, what is up? What's going on, everybody? Sharina is in the house. What is going on? What is going on? Gwen said, be nice. That shit is off the table tonight. I'm just want to let y'all know, if you sensitive and you can't take, if you sensitive, you might want to get off the live. All right, just get off. It ain't gonna be nothing that sensitive, like murder or nothing like that, but still.
And I
Say, and I oop. I got a clip of that shit too. Imagine what is up. Courtney Brown said, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. MJ, what is going on? Sharina, yes, wild. Rod Harris, if you want to join up, first of all, we're going you know I gotta roast you. We're gonna have to get this mug shot off your what you call that shit? Damn it. What they call it?
A mug
when
shot?
You go to damn jail. I think it's a mug shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that off this thing right here. That because we need some hair on this photo. We got you. All right, roasted already. Courtney Brown, what is up? Are any women going to be in this panel? Unless y'all want to cam up, it's an open show to anybody who wants to join and defend themselves. Hey, do what you got to do. Amani already said what's up to you.
What it is.
All right, here we go. Right. Oh, hold up.
Uh-oh.
What the hell was that?
Gwen, but you said you was camera shy, Gwen.
That wide RT has been a member for 2 months of the DOJ. Yo, Cam, what is up?
Baby, welcome to the party.
I appreciate you. Much love. Erica, what is on? Wait, what she said? Rod, he won't let us anywhere. I tried last week and he was playing. Rod, I know Rod in real life. I know Rod Harris in real life. And what he gonna do is drop game. Erica, what is up?
Ooh.
He said this is old. It definitely needs to go. You got to get rid of that. That shit's kind of scary. That shit is kind of scary to me. But hope you guys are ready. I'm about to get this Instagram live up so we can get it. Ricardo, you ready for the conversation? Let me show y'all real quick. I can't show you, but I can tell you of what we got going on today. The first topic of the day, we're gonna keep it kind of light, is should men give women access? Okay, this when I say this, I'll get into details when we get there. The next topic is gonna be, does body count matter? Okay. After that, we're gonna talk about the current status of relationships today, and are they even still worth it anymore, or is it better just to go solo dolo? Next, we got to talk about the OnlyFans. We got to talk about that damn OF. We got to talk about it. And then if we have time, we have some other topics we can talk about it. But those are going. You still looking for that damn dude?
Yeah, bro. I don't know his name, dude. But it's like, oh, if I knew his name, it would have been easier.
Man, look up. What did you say? There was a bald black dude.
Yeah.
Just look up bald black dudes talking about body counts. I mean, it's gonna come up. The damn platform will find anything.
All right, let me see.
It'll find anything. So, if y'all ready, we gonna get it. We gonna get it. Who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? Nobody. Forget them all. We don't even care. Who you think will win the Super Bowl, Ricardo? We'll take the question.
I don't know. I seen someone on Instagram showing the script. Eagles win by 3, 37-34. Hey, I'm going Eagles.
Man, who they playing? Is the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going with the Chiefs. Fuck that. Oh, the Eagles might get it. Shout out to Capri Sun for sponsoring the video. We appreciate it. Much love.
Not the Capri Sun.
They didn't sponsor. I want one though. Fuck it. I got like 4 boxes. Let me stop. Gwen said, when did I ever say I was camera shy? She's clearly responding to you because I ain't say nothing like that. So, Ricardo?
She said it last week because she said,
you
said
so Gwen is
wanted to get on. She said she wanted to get on. You gave her the option to get on. Then she said she can't even get on because she's too drunk. That's camera shy.
Well, you deep throwing that water right now. Hold on. Let me bring my...
It's frozen. You can tell it's frozen.
I see. You sucking it on down, baby. Keep on doing it, baby. Let's go. But,
hey,
my God. Hey, yo. So, hey, Gwen, you know about that strawberry. Let me stop. I gotta get started with the show. I'm gonna get these people on Instagram up. My phone on 23 already. Good. I'm gonna get Instagram up.
Oh, mine's on 13.
And we gonna hit it.
Almighty.
You ready, Rick? You ready to get it?
Yeah, I'm here.
I thought I had a tripod. Let's hit it. So, and like I said, if anybody wants to cam up, if anybody disagrees with me, my co-host, come up and you can any trolls, I got y'all ass. I'm gonna get y'all up out of here. And if you do come up, and it's okay to get emotional, but if it gets out of control, we're bringing you down and we're kicking you out of here. Okay? You're not gonna overtalk me, the host, and you're not gonna overtalk Ricky, the co-host. Now, if you want to call Ricky a bi, whatever you want to do, he got the right to respond to you. It's whatever you want to do. But one thing you're not gonna do is show thoughts at I said those thoughts. Those shots at goddamn Chief Justice. Well, you can come for me. It don't matter. I know what I like. So let's get started with the shit today. Give me one. I left your ass up here, boy. Talk to the people real quick. Talk to them. Introduce the people. Go be in the chat.
What you want me to introduce?
Everything. Talk about everything. Fuck it. Do something. Just talk about it. Hey, look. Talk about Imani. Roast her real quick because she talking shit.
Imani just gonna eat y'all up in the comments. Dang, it's like that. That's
she's talking about it. She's talking.
She talking about what?
She's saying what? I'm just instead of camming up, she's gonna eat us up. Pause. We're gonna pause that up. All right, we're gonna pause it up in the comments.
Wait? What you mean, Gwen? What you mean? Who I look like? Who do I look like, Gwen? Please tell me. I want to know who I look like, Gwen. Let me guess, LeBron James, maybe Shaquille O'Neal.
You did not just cap like that on this damn stream, so much you like LeBron. I'm finna roast you. You like I
look like LeBron James, man. I'm just not bald.
Or damn 6'8". All right.
Wow.
What, bitch?
She gonna say Sid from my age. That's funny, huh? You thought that was funny?
Actually, that shit is, hey, I'm not gonna lie. That's on point. Hey, that's on point. Let's go.
Sid don't look cute as me. That's all I gotta say. I'm one fine piece of chocolate.
You see that finger action right there? I know you see that. You see the finger action?
No, I don't see the finger action.
You don't see the finger action?
No, I don't. Them fingers too weak, man.
Spotless. All right, here we go. They can see the screen. This gonna be a good podcast.
Damn, I know I don't got a big forehead. It's not that big. Nah, it's a 3 head. I got a 3 head. Cam got a 6 head.
First of all,
That's why he
MJ
don't
is an
show
op.
it.
Hold on. MJ is an op. He a whole op. Okay.
How?
He a whole op.
How?
Oh, my dog changed his picture. Hey.
Okay, he got a little hair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That dude was quick with it. I like that.
I see a little gray in there. He getting old.
Oh, damn. My whole head is gray. Half my shit is gray. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Hopefully no, I did not want to make the bed up today, man. I was up to like 7 recording some videos and editing.
Oh, they exposing you. Goddamn.
Real bad.
We're gonna get off it, Rick. Hold on. They exposing you, Rick. We can't ride like that. Damn.
Man, boy. When you had that good sleep, that's that good sleep.
So let's get into the first topic of the day. Big body topic. Big body ready for it. Big body gonna get it. Damn, my camera's zoom back in. Because I need to. Hey, I gotta fix my camera and actually answer that. But we're gonna talk about the first topic of the day. You ready, Rick?
Yes.
Now I know you have some names you want to bring up, so we're gonna get into it. Make sure.
I just forgot the other dude's name. That's all.
Read that for me. Hang on.
YRT said I'm an op and a liar. Well, I can't be an op because I ain't coming for nobody. You could call me a liar, but that's
and a liar. That shit
you could
crazy.
call me a liar, YRT, but you see him from the outside in. How you hating on the club? You can't even get in.
Damn.
Yeah, you ever heard that one?
If y'all wanna cam up, get into it. I got it. Now, one thing I'm gonna do is defend my dog Rick. Now, unless he wrong, I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Put that unput in, Rod, because we talking about a good conversation today, man. On a lot. It's a lot. We're gonna get in the mindset of females, mindset of women in general.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play your little music thing. Play your little music thing.
Oh, you want some intro music? Hold on. It ain't gonna play.
Oh.
It ain't gonna play.
One thing about YRT, I like his challenge. I ain't gonna lie. I like the color to it. I like
how somebody call you op and now you on their side. Ricardo, we gotta get this right.
But
if somebody call you op, huh?
She said, Ricky, your camera be lagging. I mean, it's not
lagging on my part. I know what I need to do. Your camera do be lagging every now and then. I know what I need to do. Let me set this up real quick and then we could get it going. I
do got a backup camera.
Ricardo, entertain the people for 1 second.
What I'm entertaining with? I don't know how to go on live here from my phone.
Y'all internet dudes, y'all lame, man. Y'all lame.
God.
Y'all lame. Man. Y'all internet dudes, y'all lame. I say entertain the people. I say entertain these people for 1 second while I set this up. What does Ricardo do? Okay. How do I entertain them?
What you want me to entertain them with, man?
Whatever you got.
I just want to know how YRT gonna call me an op. Does he know the definition of an op?
I mean, hopefully if he used it.
If you use it in the correct terms, and we want to be literal. Because an op is someone who's coming for you, who's trying to take you out any means necessary, dead or alive. I'm not an op. Because if that was the case, hold on. You said dead or alive. Yeah, that's what an op would do. He would take you out any means necessary. If you dead, he'll step on your grave. He'll go on your grave and just start walking on it. If you're alive, he's coming for you. I ain't gonna lie, Rod trying to join up. That's all I know. Ooh. I like the way that you move. If I could just find this dude I'm looking for, this would be all easy.
Let me hit this. I'm gonna pin that link to the top of the chat. So if anybody wants to get a little freaky, pause.
Wait a minute.
Don't be getting copyrighted.
Bro, I'm just trying to find this dude, bro. It's like I like his TikToks every time. He just don't pop up when it's time.
Link is there. So anybody who want to talk that shit, hey, it's right there for you. All right, Instagram is ready. They ready to go. This is my first Instagram live, so it's ready to be pretty good. Ricardo, you ready to get the show started today? People are waiting.
Yes, sir.
All right. Question. Hold on, let me start this up. I need to kind of put some of this stuff up. That's fine.
Go ahead, Gwen. Go ahead and cam up. Unless you capping this time.
She always capping. And Gwen, you better be in a calm place, good light. I'm not doing no background, none of that. If it's not right, it ain't right. Let's go. If it ain't right, it ain't right. Hit that. Checking connection. Check my connection, man. My shit is A1. Let's go. You are now live. All right. Ricardo, we are ready for episode 1 of the podcast. Question number 1. I already said it before. Take this banner off. Take that. I don't want that up there. I don't want that. Turn that off. Question number 1. Okay. I was not in the chat for a second, but question number 1 of the podcast today, and we are live on YouTube, and let's get it. So question number 1 is, should men give women access? That's the first question of the day. Should men give women access? Let me go into detail really quick. So when I say access, I mean, one, if you're in a relationship, let's say you're getting into a relationship, right? And you're in a relationship, there are certain things that a lot of people think are a given in a relationship, as in passcode on your phone, as in unlocking key details of your life in the past. You know, they want open transparency, open communication towards what you are doing. That's what they say. Also, they want to get into your emotional side. They want you to be able to show your emotions in front of them. Now, I say the problem comes when people want this too early. Too early. Some people request for this stuff in the very beginning. Now, when you are further in a relationship, access can look like access to bank accounts, access into very personal things that you would not share with the average person. So, if you understand the question, should men give women access? You need to make sure you say, before you say an answer, whether you're talking about in the beginning, whether you're talking about after maybe a year, maybe you're talking about, closer to marriage. Should men give women access? Go ahead.
What's your thoughts on it, Cam?
How you gonna ask me the question I just asked you? Should men give women access? How about this? Let's start for new relationships. Let's say you and a girl just met, right? We ain't talking about none of real life. If you and a girl just met, okay? She comes up to you, say, Rick, we've been dating for 2 weeks now. Everything has been going well. Is it possible? Can I please get access? We'll start with this. Access to your cell phone. What you doing?
Like the passcode?
The passcode. She wants access. She wants to be able to go on your phone without you being there anytime she wants to.
Yeah, she have access.
Are you giving her access?
Yep.
Why are you giving her access?
Because I got nothing to hide.
Good answer. But if a guy says he does not want to give her access, does that make him a bad dude?
No, it does not.
Why not?
Because it's not like they was in a relationship for 2-3 years and she still don't got the passcode. It's just 2 weeks in. Okay, let her be nosy. If she finds what she finds out, that's on her. You find out what you find out, that's on you. You can't be mad what happened in his past.
Okay. Well, you said you'll give it up, but you said you don't disagree with somebody who doesn't want to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it frowned upon when a man, specifically a man, does not want to give a woman access to his personal life things, his cell phone and his trauma in the past? Because a lot of times men don't really do it that much, but a lot of women, when you get in a relationship with them, they want to know you. They want to dig down deep into you, and not just the basic stuff. I like football. I like this. Hey, what happened to you as a kid? Was any bad moments, any traumatic moments that might affect us? And although those are very good things to get out, there are some people who just don't want to do it, because if you give the wrong person access, and I think this is my whole thing about it, when you give the wrong person access, you make yourself what you would consider to be an easy target. It's easy. When you give somebody access to your personal secrets, because there's a lot of things in your phone. It ain't got to be no dirty stuff like you cheating or you got a bunch of women. It can be just maybe messages or TikTok things that you downloaded about your mental health, things like that. And they can go in there and realize, okay, I see a lot of things in here from TikTok that he's downloading. Okay, maybe I can use this against him in an argument. Maybe if we break up, I can mention, I seen this in your phone, and expose them. And it makes them an easy target. So that's why a lot of men like to stay away from access, because they feel like the less access they give somebody, the harder it would be if we were to break up for somebody to expose that man. Would you agree with that? Like, answer this question. If a man said, you know what, I'm not giving a woman access. I don't want to tell you about my past. And on a deep level, I don't want to give you access to my phone. Do you think she should stay?
That's up to her, but I think so, yeah. Because,
You think she should stay?
Yeah, because, men and women are raised different. Women are raised to express their feelings and show emotion. Man, their dads, right from the beginning, their dads tell them, you are not a man, do not cry. You fall, you get back up, you handle that like a man. Even a little boy, a little boy would not cry if his dad's telling him not to cry. He's gonna sit there and keep it deep down. So when you see all these men and they just break out of nowhere, it's because all the trauma they had back in their life that women don't know about. Like women say, "Oh, I want a man who could express themselves," Okay, some women might like that, but most women might use that against it when they see him crying, saying, "Oh, this not a real man. He sat here and cried in my arms. Oh, bada. I can't trust him. I need to go find me somebody else." That's most women. Most women move on and find somebody else who will do that. Most of them will stay and put comfort in him and say, "Okay, it's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." If you find a woman like that, you know she's the right one.
Hey, yes, sir. Look, it was a comment I want to do.
What it do, Crystal?
Let's see.
Jada's right. Bank accounts is only for marriage.
I want to answer this one. Tiffany said, I never understand the passcode argument if the relationship is established. What are you hiding? Okay, are there some dudes out there who don't want to give the passcode because they cheating? Yes, of course. You always gonna have them, you always gonna have them dudes. Why they even be in a relationship and you cheating? I don't even damn understand it. You'll be better off to say, hey, I just want to mess around with everybody and anybody. Cool. Nobody would judge you. If you want to go be a that thing over there, go be it. If you want to sleep with a bunch of people, it don't even matter. But when they're in a relationship and they don't do it, it's crazy. But that's not what I'm talking about. But my thing is a lot of men out here, they just don't want to feel like there's somebody watching them 24/7. You know, because it's some women, if they get that passcode, they just want to go in there and do goddamn checks on them like they're a kid. And it shows a man, okay, does she really trust me if I'm saying I'm not cheating? I'm showing I'm not cheating, but she still got to go on my phone and check after me like I'm 6 years, like your mama trying to keep you out of some shit. Like, men don't want to be held down like that. And it comes to the point where that's what they say, well, if you don't trust me, then leave. Like, it should be, I think relationships should be based off of trust until the trust is broken. Now, when the trust is broken, you fucked up. I don't think it should be repaired just that quick, because once you break that bond, it's over with. Like, it's gonna take. That's when maybe you need that passcode to be released and things like that. I don't frown upon people who don't do it, and I don't frown upon people who do it. Like, for me, it's kind of like Ricardo said, how long you are in the relationship for. Like, if you've been dating this girl for 5 years and you won't give it a passcode to your phone, maybe you just like to protect your shit, but at the same time, it's a little weird. As you go on throughout the relationship, that is the more access you are going to be given. I am not giving somebody who I've been dating for 6 months access to no bank accounts, access to my phone. We now on that kind of level. It ain't happening. I don't want you in my business like that. As we go on and on and on, and I actually realize, okay, maybe this person is here to stay, then that is where the access will be coming on more and more and more and more. You got anything to say before I go in this chat?
No, go ahead.
Let me see. NTK, what is up? These are kind of behind. Gwen said she's gonna put a 2 cents in. Let's see. Gwen said that's a sticky situation. When we feel like you're being sneaky and you say no, then you're giving me more reason to not trust you. Communication is a bad thing. What?
But she's saying
Gwen,
you feel like you're being sneaky.
My thing about this is this shouldn't even be a thing, because if you can't trust the person you with, then you shouldn't be with them. You should go.
Why you feel like he's being sneaky?
I can't be around. If I feel like the partner I'm with is not lying, is lying to me, I cannot be with them. I don't want to look at somebody and say, yeah, this motherfucker lying to me. And I know if I go through her phone, I'm gonna find something. Like, it's too much. At that point, break it up. I think we try to keep these broken relationships and try to make it work when sometimes shit just needs to go in the fucking trash can. So that's why this kind of confused me a little bit, because it says when we feel like you're being sneaky and you say no, and then you give me a reason to not trust you. But if you feel like somebody's being sneaky, you got to go. You got to go. And if this is not in relationship wise, I don't fuck with people who I can't trust. That's it. Rod, I see you cammed up, but I can't see your cam no more. I think it disappeared. I can bring you up. Let's see. If a man isn't ready to be vulnerable, then maybe he shouldn't be in a relationship. Everyone needs boundaries, but it's important to know someone's past, because that may determine how they treat you. Amani, that is true. I think today the major problem is people are running into relationships. Like, let me bring Rod up. Hold on. Rod, welcome. What is going on? Hold on, let me see.
What's
I can't
up?
hear you.
I had myself on mute. Sorry.
There we go. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Pretty good. This is the smartest man on the planet right here. I'm telling you. If you listen to him speak, you're going to learn something. I'm telling you. I forgot what I was about to say. Rod, go ahead. We're going to stop the comments for a second. I want to hear your input on what we have so far.
Imani she brought a very good point of what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
I think one of our situations in our society is the fact that when we're entering into relationships, we don't immediately ask the hard questions at the beginning. We just, oh, I like you, I love you, that kind of thing. Let's just be in a relationship.
Yep.
But we're just dealing with each other, those kinds of things, and not asking how many relationships were you in before? What happened? How did that go?
Yep.
And you want to look at or hear beyond what they're actually saying. Because you got to remember, there's two sides to every story. Yep. So how I could be making everything look like it's the other person's fault and not accepting my faultiness, then there's a problem. And that's something that you may want to look at later down the road. Every person must come to the place of being accountable to
Bluetooth
themselves
Bluetooth
beyond
connected.
just accountable to someone else's
Bluetooth
will.
disconnected.
And that is because that accountability is being able to accept your own wrongdoing. You can't accept your own wrongdoing in any kind of relationship, then you have some narcissistic behavior.
Yep. It ain't gonna work out.
And it's really, eventually that relationship is not going to work out. And then two, I was thinking the only reason like a person would probably need early access right at the onstart is if you're already showing signs of you're not trustworthy. Now if you're showing signs that you're trustworthy and this person is still asking for it, then they got some insecurities.
Yeah,
that needs to be dealt with. My previous marriage was they had access. I ain't had nothing to hide. Granted, there were probably times where I said things that I shouldn't have said. It was a little sketchy, but my intentions were pure, that kind of thing. So that was a way that was accountable. But the only reason why they got access was because previous relationship, it was like that. So it was like there was still that insecurity that I just dealt with, but I really didn't have to deal with that. Why do I have to deal with your insecurity?
Yeah.
You have to make sure you are good before you hop into another relationship. Don't go from one day and then, oh, now I got a new boyfriend a whole week later or a new girlfriend a week later. You didn't have time for yourself. Make time for yourself and you can go on from there. Okay, that's it.
Rick, you got anything you want to add on top of that?
Nah, he got it.
I got one question for you. I got one question. Okay, so you start up a relationship, right? And you notice that, let's say the female is at a point where, okay, she likes this guy, she really down for him. They had some very good moments, couple of days, great. They make it official, they get into a relationship, and like you said, let's say the male starts to show signs of not being as trustworthy as maybe she would have thought. Do you think at that point, still early on, is the relationship able to be saved, or do you think it's better from what she's seen this early to just go ahead and cut it off and break it off?
Communication is key. You'll hear that plenty of times through older people who say they've been married for 20, 30 plus, years, or who's been in a significant relationship. And take that beyond a romantic relationship, your family relationships, your friendships. Communication is the most key because we can't read minds. You can be psychic all you want to, but that's futuristic type stuff. We're talking about right now. I shouldn't have to go into any kind of out-of-body experience to try to figure out where are you in your mind, in your heart, in your own little space and bubble. So my first thought would be she needs to ask questions. This is the kind of behavior that I'm observing. What is that? Are you somewhere differently mentally? Are you pursuing someone? And take them for what it's worth. Now, if I see a consistent behavior, okay, I need access. Or matter of fact, you in your phone right now. Give me your phone.
Right. Yep.
Are they watching?
Got them.
Here's the thing. When you begin to have the other person's access and you're looking at it when they're not paying attention or they're not around, and then you make that that information available to them that you've seen these things, guess what they're gonna start doing? Delete. Let me cover this up. Let me
Destroy the
go.
evidence.
There are a whole bunch of apps to where, especially
Yep.
Snapchat, right? I can send messages and they immediately delete. Or there's other apps where it's invisible unless you got a certain code and all that. So like, there's ways that people can get around and still be able to be sneaky and stuff like that. It's just a matter of remaining open and honest. And when you get caught, be honest about where you are, whether you meant to do it or not, but just be honest. At that point, I did it because of X, Y, and Z. Or perhaps I don't remember, but you don't remember. Think about the aftermath of even when you send it. You did. So how does that affect the other person? And if it was the other person, if the shoe was on the other foot where you were the one finding all this out, how would you feel? Would you stay in the relationship?
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Honesty, I like that. MJ, I'm about to unmute you. If you want to add something real quick, go ahead.
All right. So whenever I'm in a relationship and I've been talking to a person for a couple of weeks, like they already have access to my phone and everything else, like regardless, like I literally have nothing to hide from any of them, from them at all. So in my opinion, like if you have like nothing to hide, you should have any access and you should be totally okay with it, in my opinion, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel the same. If you have nothing to hide, you're gonna be like, well, a passcode ain't nothing. They're like, I don't care about that. Have it. Most people leave their phone unlocked. They just like, it don't matter. So I think everybody made great points on that. Does anybody have any more they want to add to this specific? Should men give women access?
I'll say one last thing. If you are not willing to give access, don't ask for access.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Something that you're not willing to give. That's across the board. If you're not going to give it to 100%, don't ask for it.
Ask for it. Yep.
Don't look for it.
They want it when it's perfect for them, but when it's not, it's something else.
And to go spiritual real quick, that's Bible. Give and it shall be given.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Y'all ready for the next topic?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. We finna stay deep in it. We finna pause. I shouldn't have said. I mean, it was
only you, Cam.
I shouldn't have. It wasn't the right time because we're going right next into does body count matter? Oh yeah, we're going right back into it. We stand in the relationship. Well, I guess relationship type. Does body count matter? Rick, who want to go? Rick, you want to go first, real quick?
Ooh, I guess. Why you don't want to go first,
ahead.
though? I mean, body count matters to a certain extent. It's like, okay, you had a past, but you can't keep that past on that one person. It's because it's what they wanted to do. That's like asking, okay, say you're talking to this girl, y'all about to get married, so you go to her phone. It's like, okay, let me see. You go to her phone and you find out the year before you guys met, she had sex or other relationships with 7 dudes at one time. It's like,
Ricardo, you got to watch some trigger words now. We're on YouTube now. You got to watch some trigger words now.
So,
we got to be careful.
What's another word for that then?
I think sex is okay, but don't.
I was about to say,
you talking about 7 dudes.
We can say coitus or intercourse.
So you can say sex, but be careful with the 7 dudes. Let's not get too crazy. All right? 7
individuals at one time. It's like asking, are you still gonna marry her? And most dudes would say no. Most dudes say that's her past. They let her have her past. But you can't put a body count on somebody on what they had experienced before, because it's like maybe they got something going on, or maybe they just wanted to do what they wanted to do. You can't put that on them. It's the past is the past. You might as well just focus on the present. And look at Gwen popping up. Oh my.
Let me ask you before we move on to the next person. I want to ask you a question real quick, Ricardo. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, don't take it as you're in a relationship in real life. But if a girl came up to you, y'all had it. Let's say y'all been dating for 2 months, right? And y'all sat down, you're on the beach or something, you're having a good conversation, and she comes out and says, you know what, I got to tell you something. I've been holding on this for a long time. So let's say, how old are you, Ricardo? 22?
Mm-hmm.
So 22, she probably in college. Let's just say she sits down with you and she say, I made a lot of mistakes. I've been with a lot of people. And she say, I have a body count of over 60 people. 60. She been to college. I mean, you said 7 guys. Okay. All right, cool.
God damn.
She said 60 people. Yeah, it happens
That's
more
still
than
not
not.
the highest I've heard.
So Ricardo, 60. Okay, we'll kick it down then. 30. We'll go 35.
Okay.
When these people in college, they be going wild. That's why I said that high, but we'll say 35. She said I got
Okay.
35 bodies. And what would you still, y'all liking each other? Would you still move past that and go on with the relationship? Or would you feel like, okay, damn, 35, like, golly, yo, what would you do?
I mean, there's
And
pros and
be
cons
honest about
to
your
that.
situation. It's your
And-
preference. It's what you want.
There's pros and cons to it. I mean, with that body count, oh, she's experienced. She might teach you a few things. But at the same time, it's like most dudes would say no to it. Most dudes would be like, it doesn't matter. Me personally, that's a tough situation. It's like, hey, you was in college. College is where you have to experiment and have fun. You might do certain things you're not supposed to do. You might do some things you can do. It's all up to you.
You want to add in? Yeah, go ahead.
Does body count mean equal to experience, though?
That's another
When
thing.
we're talking about body count, are we talking about the penetration of it, or are we just talking about the variations of a sexual experience?
Let me put that up real quick. Rick?
What? My bad. What can you do again?
So first question, let's break it up. What would be your definition of saying body count? So if you're asking a female, what's your body count? What is that definition? Are you looking for her overall experience sexually or specifically penetration?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and answer. Oh, go ahead, Rick.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I would say for me, it'd be anything sexual. I would say if anything has been inside of you, that's what I need to know. That's just if anything's been inside, that's what I would consider. That's your body count, okay? And it's a whole debate of whether you do some. I'm not saying nothing like that.
What's up with the hand gestures? Dude?
We gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna say if anything has been inside of you, and y'all know what has been inside, that would consider a body count for me.
So you considering someone being great? I said great.
I heard something else.
Great. I'm slow at these different terminology. I'm the old fashioned, so
it's certain words you can't say on YouTube. Just take the G off of there, and you got it. But
okay.
It's certain things we can't say on this platform. So
I'm a little slow, so y'all gonna
No, you good. He told me this yesterday. I was shocked.
Yeah, I had to put Ricardo up on code. So Ricardo, you said if a woman was, I don't know how this guy has gotten crazy, but you said if a woman has gotten raped, does that still count as a body count? Because
some dudes would count that as a body count, even though she did not want that. Because I know some females and women who said they've been raped and that they don't count it, but some dudes would count it. It's like you can't count something that she didn't want. If she wanted it naturally, okay, you could count it. If not, there's no need to count it because she didn't want that dude to come up on her and do what he did. At the end of the day, you can't just go off of someone's body count because of their past. At the same time, it's like, what if she asked your body count? She found out you got 100 bodies, and she like, oh, I don't want to be with you, and she only has 15, 20. It's like, now you got to pass. It's like your past is affecting your relationship.
But can I ask you a question based off that real quick? Okay, you said if she got 35 and you got 100, and she said she don't want to be with you, why was the body count the determining factor of her not wanting to be with you as a person? Why what you've done in the past, and I call it like a credit history because that's where you've been and what you've done, which is very important. You have to keep up with that kind of stuff because it's not just it don't even matter. It matters where you've been and who you've been with and all that kind of stuff. It matters. Just like if you go to buy a car, they're gonna look at what is his credit history from the past? Is he new to credit? Has he messed his shit up? So what do you think would be the determining factor in that? Like if y'all have been digging each other, everything is great, and then all of a sudden y'all get these body counts out. She's like, you know what? Yeah, I can't. I can't. You can't have a higher body count than me. I gotta go. Like
that's like, I guess that's an ego problem.
Yeah, that too.
I think the importance of knowing someone's body count is number one, possible sexual experience. You might be more experienced than me. Am I open to that? Because what if I want someone who's at the same level? That way I don't feel insecure about my performance. So it matters that way. Number two, okay, now that I know your body count, my next question would be, well, were you protecting yourself? Because if not, then we need to go and do some testing together to make sure that we both straight. Like, again, I'm not going to ask you to do anything that I'm not going to be willing to do. Okay, so it takes that conversation, communication, those steps to really kind of understand, is this something that I can accept moving forward? And for those that are really young and are starting to do that, I think that's important to find out immediately versus to waiting after the fact that you've initially had several encounters with that person, especially if you're talking about pursuing in the means of a relationship, because you don't want to get too deep into something and then you realize this is not something that I really want, those kinds of things. So for me, does body count really matter? Probably not, because I know me, what I do with what I got, I do well. I don't care. You know, I think men in general, to a degree, we all feel insecure. Like the only way people are not insecure is that because they're showing their body through social media and all that, and they're getting all these accolades and stuff like that.
Yep.
But for whatever you got, whatever length, whatever girth, all that kind of stuff, like, you be confident with what you have and your abilities. And if they're not accepting of that, oh well, that's their loss, that kind of thing. But definitely, the other thing that I think about with understanding body count is where was all of this at? You know, so okay, if you say all of this happened while you were in college, and then one day you're talking about you want to go to a college reunion, I don't know how to feel about that, because will I see all these same dudes? You know, if you decide to explore, you know, with women and stuff, am I gonna see, you know, these same women? Are they gonna remember these things? You know, did it happen while you were drunk? Like, I got questions, those kinds of things. You know, I've talked to people where we're going out, maybe people don't know that, you know, we're at that level, that kind of thing. But my question before we even get there is, any of these people that's going to show up somebody that you've either talked to, they know what you look like, or you've done something? Because I don't want to come into a place where I don't know, and then I'm shocked because, you know, they rubbing up against you or looking at you a certain way and all that, and then I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and, you know, about to fight. Now that's not me, but I will protect, you know, someone I win. I'm not going to fight unless I have to, but I am going to set a person straight. And so it's like you have to, again, be considerate of the other person and prepare them for those kinds of things, you know. And if you don't, then you're opening yourself for a major issue and argument down the line where you may not think it's a big deal, but it really is to them because we didn't have that conversation.
Yep. Gwen, you joined in a little while ago. You haven't had a chance to say nothing. I'm gonna let you go ahead. You got it. Tell us what you're thinking about.
I think in my opinion, I don't think body count really matters to me, whether it was in the past or now, as long as you like just don't go off messing around with somebody else. But the thing that gets me is like, maybe it's my area, I don't know, but it seems like it's okay for men to have a lot, like they can sleep with the whole town and it's okay, but the moment a female does it, it's disgusting and degrading and no one wants to be with a bitch like that. So I don't understand that in my sense, because like I've told you before about one of my situations, the 90 bodies, but if I had it, it's not okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? I don't understand why men think that it's okay for them to have a higher body count than females when it's the same thing.
Ego.
100%.
You have to think about, you guys think about the way that our society is and how we've been taught, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. Men are supposed to be the superior. So being the superior, that means I got to have one up on the women.
Yep.
If a woman has more than me, it's like, oh, she feels like she's superior and she can do it. It's kind of that whole concept. I think when I initially saw all the conversations, I was like, I definitely got to get on this, because it's that tug of war of everybody's just trying to be equal. Yeah. You know, but we don't have a society that allows that. And so I can truly say that it is wrong. If I'm degrading you for having a higher body count than me, that's wrong. You know, having 90 people, I think is outrageous. It's already like borderline of having about 20, whether, you know, your whole phase or not. Like, you can tame yourself, you
Yep.
know, you really can. But in our ages, it's too accessible, and it's too accessible because although having sex is a part of nature, I think just being sexual with any and everybody is not a part of nature. You need to be more conscious with who you're dealing with, because they're having that kind of activity, there's some kind of connection that happens, whether it's a one-time thing or not. And for women, unfortunately, they get more connected emotionally than a man does. Um, and so And so with those kinds of things, it's kind of like, not to say that men can't be emotional. Some men can connect emotionally just as well as women do, but majority of the women are on that level. And so I guess that's where it may seem a little like, because it's like you probably connected in some kind of way to this man, and now I don't have all of you. Okay. But again, the same thing for men. You're connecting to a woman and you're wondering why she's still, you know, every now and then texting you or whatever. There's some kind of connection that happened and you didn't have that conversation. You know, you didn't bring clarity to a situation. And then let's say down the line, you dismiss you stop doing your little whole phase or whatever. Did you take the time within yourself to get rid of all of that baggage so that you can give yourself wholly to another?
I understand that. I want to add one thing, and then we're gonna go to you, MJ. I've seen a lot of stories out here, and some locally and some just around the United States, where a lot of the times the guy would get with this girl, even if she has a high body count, but a lot of the times, some of the people that the woman have slept with will come out and be like, "Yeah, I did her," and then it comes out that she is the community, you know, HOE and things like that. And that even though he accepted the fact that her body count was high, the personal, the public opinion of her, it kind of weighed on him, and he decided to end it off just off of that. So I think the public opinion has a lot, because if people say, "Oh, your girl is a hoe," then you're gonna be like, "Well, you know, you can kind of ride it out, but you can't fight everybody." And a lot of people just like, you know what, fuck it. It is what it is. If they saying she hoe, get out of here. That's it. So a lot of people go like that. So public opinion has a very big impact on it. MJ, you want to add something?
Honestly, if a girl were to come up to you, I'm gonna say this, and says, "Oh, my body count's over 100," which has actually happened to me when I was talking to this one girl.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like more of a shock at first, but in all honesty, if that person's like telling you they feel comfortable about it, in my opinion, and if you can they actually want a actual relationship with you and stuff like that, then might as well. Yeah, there's going to be cons to it about what you just said, Cam, about people saying, "Oh, she's a hoe" and stuff like that. Yeah. But all in all, I mean, as long as you're all both happy and both stay loyal and stuff like that, that's basically it, in my opinion.
Yep. You good, Rod? You good? Okay. But I agree, MJ. Like if you really have true love for somebody, you are willing to overlook the negatives of what they brought to the table. You know, you're willing to overlook it because you see like the bigger note, the positivity on the side of negativity. So like if you really are down for somebody, and that's really where it comes out. If you have true love for somebody, no matter how damaged they are, no matter what they've been through, you can work through that together with that person and really make it work. But a lot of the times, people these days, they're not truly in love. So when these things do come up, they're like, "Oh yeah, fuck that, I'm out." Because they were like, "Okay, I'm into it because it's cool, it's fun, and I have somebody." But at the same time, they're like, "You know what? I'm out. I'm not dealing with a guy with a high body count." Even if I've seen some situations where the woman's body count was higher than his, and just because he had over like 25, she said, "Nah, you a hoe," even though she had a lot more. You know, how the logic works and that kind of things, I don't know. It's just how people think. Anybody else got anything to add real quick? I think Caleb put something in the chat. What did Caleb say? Caleb said women with a body count higher than 10 have 80% of what went to.
Oh, wow.
Caleb, cam up. You need to get on. Hop on. You need to hop on the podcast, man.
Dude, everyone's gonna get offended with what Caleb says.
Wait. I have a problem with that.
Let's go.
How does he get to that assessment that they'll have an 80% higher divorce rate?
Caleb, that's a question towards you. We're gonna find out the answer.
Please answer that one.
If you can hop on, Caleb, the link is at the top of the chat. It should be up there. I think everybody else seen it up there.
Because I would dare to counteract that and say men with the same amount of body count or higher will have the same percentage of divorce rate.
Mm-hmm.
Was the link at the top of the chat for you guys?
It was.
Okay.
Because you got to think about, again, our mentality, the way we think, the way we are programmatically wired, in a sense, meaning we're programmed that it's okay for men to have a higher body count. And then two, because of that, having a higher body count strokes our ego. It gives us a higher ego. So if I can do it back then, even with having girlfriends, I can do it with having a wife. I can do it multiple times, not get caught. Eventually I'm going to get caught, and guess what? Divorce, and then do it all over again. If we're going to make that same assessment about women, that kind of goes back to what Gwen was saying. How is it that I'm wrong for having, such a high body count, but it's okay for you? That's the exact statement that alludes to what he just did. Because it's only 10, then she's going to get divorced much quicker. How do we make that assessment? Who says that?
He said he had the link, so we'll see. We'll see what he came up with that. If he ain't go ghost, we'll see.
And those are probably narcissistic men who are creating such research. Like, you got to consider the type of people who are doing these research and are probably biased in their results. Please make sure you put some up that's facts.
A fact.
Because we got to be well-educated people around here. We just can't have a discussion and throwing out pieces of information like that and saying that's factual. No, if we find that in Google or whatever, let's judge or weigh where it's coming from. Yes, SK, it's a narcissistic statistic. But you got to weigh and judge who's releasing that kind of information. If it's not saying, it's coming from any kind of university, peer review, that kind of stuff, no, we can't use that. Get that out of here.
Anybody else got something they want to add to it? Gwen, you good? Looking disappointed over there.
I'm defending Gwen.
Be quiet.
With you, Gwen.
I know, great. Gwen is like, I finally got somebody who says I'm right. Gwen is happy as hell right now. She says she finally got somebody in her corner. She said it's about time. I think, hold on. We're gonna let Caleb, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Hear us. All right, let me put this up real quick so you
Where
can
the
tell us.
women at? It's like what?
That's what I said. I said, because somebody called it out. What was it? Somebody called it out. I don't know. Somebody said it's too many men on it. I said, women, cam up. It's that easy. Ladies, hit the link.
They just scared.
Throw your little wig on or cover up your head, whatever.
Throw some makeup.
They are
on,
scared. They don't want to say stuff and then get turned down.
Stop. I'm serious. That's what I did. I threw my
Unless
hat on
it's
because
natural.
my head looked crazy. I said, hold on.
I'm in my truck.
The point.
Let's see you natural or something. Like, come on now. That's another problem, but that's a different discussion for another day. I'm not going to take it live.
You want to tell us where you got this from, Caleb? The 10%, the 80%? Go ahead.
To be real, I don't have like the exact link. I could have done that before I joined. But you can just look up that stat on Google, and it's going to pull up more than there's been studies done on it. Actually, matter of fact, before I join, I'm gonna find that, and I'll text it to you guys if you'd like, Cam, whoever. But there are links on it. There's been studies done. I think it was Harvard, if I'm not mistaken. Harvard did the original study on it. But I would be more than willing to find and cite my sources on that, because that is a bold ass statement, and I will agree with that.
What specifically did you put in there to find that? I'm gonna Google it right now.
Type in what percentage of women have a higher divorce rate after, I think it was 10 or 5 on a body count. I only got the phone. Ain't got no PC like you cool guys.
I'm on my phone too. Don't feel bad.
Me three.
I didn't even know you're doing this today, Cam.
Yeah, we do it every Sunday. Every Sunday.
Gotcha.
It's the second episode. We have started up, and these great people want to come out and join the show today. We're happy to have them. Love Wolves, what do you mean by that? Everybody's getting sick. What do you mean by that? Oh, I see it.
Oh no, I see something about the only 33%.
Oh, Amani, come on, not the excuse right there. Not the excuse.
Not cleaning.
Oh, not the excuse.
You can stop cleaning, get you a spot.
Mm-hmm.
We're not
Exactly.
These are for the birds. The fuck.
Super Bowl Sunday. Come on now.
Exactly. Super Bowl ain't even started yet. We just need 5 minutes of your time for us to just pick your brain a little bit. That's it. That's all we wanted. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
So
That's all.
I'm looking at old articles. Nobody has time for this. I saw one article that came from the UK.
The grumpy pigeons. Oh.
Can you still see and hear me? There's articles from UK.
Well, join up then, Peyton, if you want us to pick your brain.
Peyton, you better hit that link.
Come
I
on,
got
join
twins
up.
if everyone cries.
Let's see. I don't know how many spots we're at. I think we can get up to 10 people in here, so I think we're good.
Mm-hmm. Come on, join up.
Oh, I like that. That's just a
I
little
don't find
better.
anything that's quick. It got long pieces of information I don't have time for.
Man, if you don't just pick one.
They're trying to find a one that says it. Normally, if you put it in there, it'll normally come up, but
yeah, no.
it's so many articles out there, and they're all from all different countries and stuff. Like,
I can't find the one that has that statistic exactly, but there's plenty of articles out there. I mean, Focus on Family. Here's what I'm looking at right now. Can you guys still hear me when I'm on a different tab?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about another different tab. You go black, so I don't think we can
we'll be
hear you on
able
that
to
part.
hear you, but we won't be able to see you.
Premarital sex and greater risk of divorce is the name of this article. But there's plenty of articles.
Yeah, he cutting out.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, the voice quick.
You want to respond to this real quick?
There's plenty of articles that are back in this. Male and female, higher sexually active. The more sexually active you are, the higher chance you have for a divorce down the road. Just because creates jealousy, everything else. It makes you compare your partner to previous partners you've had, whether it's conscious or subconscious. And it doesn't just end with sex. It'll end with, just the little things that they do. Whether that's, my ex that I was with for 2 years cleaned the kitchen every night and had the house spotless, had dinner made when I'm ready. But my current girlfriend, she only cleans the house. She never makes me dinner, And that's a stupid example. But I think I personally believe the more people that you are including yourself with, whether relationship-wise, sexual-wise, it's just another way to consciously or subconsciously compare your future significant other. And I think it's detrimental, but that's just my humble opinion.
I would agree to that. You will tend to compare your past with your present on both ends. That'll come from both ends,
Male and female. So I'm not just blaming anybody on that.
Go ahead, Christian.
Yeah, if you want to come up, hit that link. You got to be 18 plus though. Got to get that in. But Caleb, I want to ask you a question.
Join. Don't be chickens.
Thanks. You better tell them. They be scared to get on this camera. Ain't nobody finna attack you on here. Relax. Ain't nobody about to attack you.
No.
This page
joined
Him
us.
has to minimize TikTok lives.
Ladies, the fellas are outdoing y'all tonight. I'm just saying.
Come on, SK. Just because you sick
Gwen,
don't mean nothing.
We got Gwen holding it down by herself. Other than that, she whoa.
What's up? I'm trying to join. Hold on. Who is that?
Dang. Got a cat in. Caleb, you want to answer the question real quick because you didn't get a chance to. We kind of know what you're gonna say already, but to answer the question, does body count matter when it goes to deciding if you want to keep a relationship or get into a relationship with a female? Go ahead.
Me personally, I believe you can call me shallow for this shit, but I believe body count matters. Me personally, I'm not gonna date a girl that's been off for the whole community. I started actually talking to a girl recently, probably while I haven't been around, just spending time with her or whatever else. Apologize to you guys, miss you guys, but no, like I don't want a girl that every guy's had. You know, a girl's supposed to give. It's I don't know. Men strive for respect in everything they do. You don't drive a nice car because fucking everybody's got a nice car. You know what I'm saying? Whatever else. You don't want a girl that the whole fucking community's had. That's just my humble opinion.
Would you want your girl to accept you if you had a high body count?
Personally, I'm not even gonna lie. My body count isn't the lowest. I would hope a girl, but the thing is men and women view sex differently. I don't know. Promiscuous men in the past have always trying to think of the best way to describe this, dude. You know, promiscuous men have always worked out. And throughout society, like if a man is promiscuous, it is what it is. And it's not a good thing. You know, if you're married, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be out sticking that thing in other things. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Women who are promiscuous doesn't work out because if a man is promiscuous, you always know who the dad is. Whatever else. Not the case with women. And I don't know. Men view the purity aspect a little bit more sacred. You know, they want a more pure woman. They want someone that's going to want them to look good. Women don't really give two shits about a man's past. I mean, some do. I'm not going to generalize everybody, but women. If you ask women if they like a sexually experienced man or a non-sexually experienced man, most will say, you know, I want a sexually experienced man. I want a man that slept with a few girls. It's not always the other. It's not the same way always when you ask a man. You know, me personally, I prefer lower body counts. I know, hopefully, what my ex's body count is. She knows what mine is. Or not my ex. I'm talking to. What's good, bro? I'm sorry. I didn't.
So when he said, some women like sexually experienced men, I believe that's false because I know some women who say, oh, they would rather have a virgin than a sexually experienced man because they rather have the virgin so they could teach them. And some women will go for a man that's been celibate for 2-3 years, maybe even a year, other than someone who's been sexually active.
Caleb, let me ask you a question real quick. I want to ask Caleb a question.
Don't know old woman want a virgin man these days. I'm not that old. Okay, I'm 36, and most women are looking for someone, you know, equal or maybe close up to say virgin. They're like, So younger, early 20s, possibly so. I can get that. 30s, by that time, they like, okay, we done had at least one or two. We don't want some. We don't want to have to teach nobody nothing. We want to keep going.
I mean, you can keep going while you're teaching.
Oh Lord.
I mean, but it's true.
Everybody's got their not their opinions, but their what they prefer in a partner, which is okay. It's preferences. Whether it's skin color, whether that's height, whether that's weight, it doesn't matter. Everyone's allowed to have preferences, and I wasn't trying to generalize any group of people within my what I was saying.
Oh no, you good. I only asked you that question to kind of challenge that way of thought of you're expecting less from her. And you may not necessarily have that. Would that necessarily be right? Because you might be missing out.
So I don't want to say that it's not right. I mean, it's just preferences. Like I'm going back to. I prefer a girl with a lower body count. You know, some people prefer to date people of certain races. It all boils down to preference, in my opinion. I mean, there's some guys out there that prefer women who have had 30, 40, 50 sexual partners. You know, they're like, damn, it's going to be a good time, you know, whatever else. They know what they're doing. For me, that's a major turnoff, bro. That's just, you know what I'm saying? And I think everyone's entitled to their preferences and what they like and what they don't like. But I think the majority of men would prefer a woman with a lower body count.
So what would be like? What would be your number? What is the least amount of bodies that you would say a female has to come in your life with? Like, what is your number? Like above 10? What is it?
So the least amount?
Like what would be the most? I'll say the most.
The most? Ooh, for me that it's got to be that number 10. Just personally, I don't know. I mean, I'm not out with a girl on the first date. I'm like, what's your body count? Is it over 10? You know, like I don't know. But it really depends on how me and that girl vibe, whatever else. But like, my ideal girl, I would say under 10.
So if it's above 10, let's say that she's sitting at 13, you saying hell no?
It's like what do they call it? The ick, bro.
Let's see. Peyton, you ready? You want to add in on it?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Let's see what you got.
I mean, so like me personally, I've been with the same girl since like 7th grade. I think that's how long we've been together. So like we're each other's only body. And I mean, for us, it's been a little different because like we've learned, like I learned what she likes and she learned what I like, and that's how we've kind of gone about it. But last night I got into this podcast. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, called the Whatever Podcast. And it was one guy sitting and 7 women, and they had this exact conversation that we're having now about like, does body count matter and how does that play into things? And basically the girls were saying that what y'all were saying, like, you know, in the past has been like the woman needs to not have many bodies, but the men can do whatever. And they brought up the whole, I don't know who brought it up in here, but they were talking about the father of a kid. And like, I guess that was a big thing back in the day. And so like, that's natural for us to worry about that. I don't worry about it because like I said, I've been with the same girl for however long, a bunch of years now. But it's just kind of interesting. Like, I think it does go back to like preference. Yeah. Like, I don't want a girl who has a lot of bodies, not because the lot of bodies worry me, but because like I feel like when we have sex, like a man and a woman, like you develop a kind of relationship with that person emotionally. Like they're forever going to be kind of attached to you. Like I think Rod was saying, you know, you go to a function with your lady and you want to know who's done something with her because, you know, they start to look at her a certain way and you start to get, you know what I mean? You want to protect what you got.
Yeah. And
that's because that person, if they done something with your lady, then they like, that's the connection that I feel like they're going to have. Cause that's like, for me, that's how it is. Like I'll forever be attached to my girl because, you know, we've been doing that for however long. So I don't know. I think it does go down to preference. I don't know how much it matters because like if I had a bunch of bodies and she had a bunch of bodies, or if I had a bunch of bodies and she didn't, then like, you know, that's up to her. If she wants to be with me, if I have a bunch of bodies, and if I want to be with her, if she has a bunch of bodies.
I like that. Good points. I like it. I just want to acknowledge the fact. Oh, okay. That's what it was. I didn't see it. Okay. I was like, Gwen ran the hell away, bitch. Good. Anybody got something they want to add on top of that? Body count stuff.
Wait, what was that podcast name again?
What?
Oh, the Whatever Pod. You can find it on YouTube. It was like one man. I saw a clip of it on TikTok, and they were talking about something completely different. But yeah, shout out. Yeah, wow. This sounds like, I don't know if I remember. Y'all in the chat probably don't know, but this is definitely like a conversation. We used to do podcasts before they were big. Back at our lunch table in high school, we'd all sit around and talk about all kind of crazy stuff like this. And yeah,
y'all was PG-13. Y'all wasn't PG-13.
No, that was that X-rated. we had to say grape. We say something crazier. Just
I say crazy shit all the time.
Let's see.
Pearl and Andrew Tate on YouTube, bro. Check it out. I don't know if it's that exact one that he was mentioning, but no. What I was getting at was off of another podcast as well. And the example I was trying to use, I just did a poor job at explaining it. But check it out, bro. It's a good like I think it was a 3-hour listen. Definitely a little long, but it was a good overall.
Cam, can you go back to Imani's that you just had up?
Right here.
Yeah. She has no emotional connection with anyone in the past, so maybe not anymore, but you did develop something. And so now you're only connecting to whomever you're with right now.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But again, you got to think about, you had a connection back then.
Yeah.
If you did not do any self-work up, from that breakup and then to the person you are now, or the person that you are with now, you probably still have something there. It's just dormant until you see that person again. So if we don't do the work after every breakup or any type of connection, then something is going to remain there. And I know it to be true because I've had sexual connection with a particular person several times, right? And don't see them at all, know them pretty well. But if I happen to smell someone that reminds me of that person, it gives me a flashback of the good times that we had. There is a connection. It may not necessarily be emotion, but there is a connection. Now, if you weren't emotionally connected, then we got that dude was smashed and passed.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing. I said, dang.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing,
I'm
so I'm seeing.
not-
There are a lot of people, and sometimes, for both sex, that's how we get high body counts, because they're emotionally, you're not there. It's just like, hey, I'm just smashing, keep on going.
Trying to get it off. Yep.
You're still making some kind of connection that you don't realize. On the flip side of that, you got to be able to again do self-work to identify, why did you have that phase? Why did you have that disconnect versus I only need to connect with those that I want to have in a meaningful interaction with. I'm gonna drop out, you guys. I got to go something else, but I'm definitely gonna come back and be in the comments and stuff.
We appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by.
If I come back and need to come back up, you know what I'm gonna do, Cam.
I got you.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stopping in, bro.
Man, boy, the body count, boy.
It's crazy.
What about you,
We lost
Cam?
only-
Hey, and I wasn't into that part.
Yeah, what about you, Cam?
Cam, Cam, he got
Cam,
damn 50
you gotta
bodies.
be in
That
house,
boy,
bro. You're
that
not
boy
asking
up
me
out of
questions.
there.
My job is to interrogate y'all. What's the question?
No.
Full 360.
We asked you,
my
your
boy.
turn.
Go ahead. What's the question? Ask it. What's the question? What are you asking?
What's the number on, like, if you're with the girl, what's the top amount of guys, like, your perfect ideal wife is gonna have slept with, or like not even that, but what's the cutoff number? The same thing.
What's the cutoff number for body counts?
Yeah.
I never thought about a number like that. Of course, like I say it all depends on the situation, what you're into, and then the connections you made with that person, and then how honest she is about that. I'm not like Caleb. I say 10. I said shit. I said damn 10. Like that shit. That's gonna be hard to find, especially where I'm at in Florida. That's gonna be hard to find out there. Is it possible? Yes, but is it likely? Probably not. Because these women, especially when they hit that college, maybe in high school, but when you hit that college phase, that shit's out the fucking window.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, it's busting everywhere. So I mean, it's gonna be hard to find. You know, what? It's busting. So it's gonna be hard. I would say if her shit was like 40, 50, 60, I would. It just depends on her character and who she is as a person. You know, I say like when it comes to body count, it's like your track record of where you've been and what you've been doing. It's like your credit history, who you've been with. Have you been like, what have you been doing? You know, if you go in there with a fucked up credit history, then they're not gonna sell you a brand new car. They ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna fucking do it. If you fucked up, you ain't paying your bills. They're not gonna do it. So if you've been with this person, that person, like Rod said, we would need to have like STD and all this kind of testing and shit. And it's not like an insult or nothing. I just got to make sure like everything is okay. So I think it matters to a certain extent. But if you really digging that person, it's the person you want. I'm not gonna say if the body count is the only thing. Okay, she got a high ass body count. Everything else is perfect. Fuck it, I can't do it. I would say go for it. You know, it got to be somebody to wipe up the girl with 80 body counts. Not saying that's gonna be me, but somebody got to do the dirty work. You know, somebody got to do it.
the team.
Exactly. Somebody got to take it. She need love too, but not from me. So I would say the lower the better, because it means, especially if she went through college or is in college and she don't have a lot of bodies, it shows her judgment and her focus. She ain't focused on getting, deep down. She focused on the studies and finding the right person. So it just depends on that track record. But
so
hold on, Love Wolves, hold up. Can I pull that up?
Yeah, you're a little late on
I
that.
don't even think I can. Oh shit, look, y'all can't see that chat, but I can see it. But damn. Amani said, yeah, body count shouldn't be a deal breaker. Yeah, I think it should be considered in the deal, but I don't think it should be the only thing. Like, unless you can find a video on these websites that y'all know about of her, like Ricardo said, with 7 dudes getting bust down. Like,
whoa.
And speaking of that, anybody else got something to say on the body count reason? Because I got a question to ask each and every one of y'all.
I was just about to say, I got a question to ask y'all.
Go ahead.
What about like I think there's a lot more that goes in a body count that we're thinking, like, other than just casual sex. Like, what if it's like, and it's gonna be, I don't want anybody in the chat to attack me, but like daddy issues. You know what I mean? Like, if the girl got, like, because they, like, that's a way to look for things. If they didn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes that's a way for people to cope, and especially girls in like high school and in college that we're talking about it. That's how they cope with. So, like, how much do you hold that against them in their body count? Because it's not that maybe they're looking to just go have sex, but they're looking to fill a void, like, emotionally, that they can't fill, and they can't feel like they feel any other way.
That was a good point you hit on, and I wanna follow that up with a question. And I don't know the stats on it. Maybe one of y'all know. I don't know. But do you know, or do you believe that the women with the highest body counts come from a single mother household, no father in the household? What do you guys think on that? Do you think that's true, or you think, what y'all think on that? They come from single mother households, the women with the highest body counts.
I think it could be both.
Yeah, I want to say.
You think it'd be both?
Bro, anybody can be anything, bro. We're in the time of age where your parents could be dirt poor and you could be rich. Your parents could be rich as hell and you could be a bum. It's really like hard to just generalize a certain, whether like group or anything like that. And it's hard to generalize in this day and age. We got people in middle class America playing gangster, and we got people that got to do that every day to day that try to,
like John Morant.
You can really be whatever you want, and it's the free will that we got. So it's a hard generalization.
That's why I want to see if one of y'all had the stats, but y'all don't. So, but
unfortunately,
I don't know.
I have to look into that, because I think I'm interested in finding that out. I don't know how they're gonna put that together, but I'm interested in knowing that answer. Do I think it matters? Yeah, I agree with what Caleb said, because you can your parents can be like the worst parents in the world. They probably abuse you, and you can still come out and be one of the best persons and have a perfect, like this. We're in America. That shit happens all the time. So it's kind of hard to kind of put that into statistics, but hey, fuck it. But I just want to pick y'all brain on that. Anybody got some questions they want to add to that?
I don't. Good.
Now the question I want to ask y'all, and I think I already know Caleb's answer, but I want to ask y'all, would y'all be in a relationship with a female that did OnlyFans? Would you be in a relationship with a female who did or is doing OF now?
I think I should go last, because I'm gonna go last.
Ricardo about to explode.
I think it depends on, like, are we talking like solo content, or are we talking about content with like another male? Are we talking about content with another? Because I know a couple people that are on OnlyFans that are with like their significant other, and they're making the content together, and they making bread off of that. So like for me, that'd be fine. Like, I wouldn't trip on that because it's another source of income. But like if we're talking like my girl is going, with some other dude and making some content, now I might start to trip on that. But
okay, let's take it from the basis of, because I don't think none of y'all have an OF. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Y'all got it.
Kim, I swear I seen your OF on Twitter.
Yeah,
You
bro.
had put a link.
Cameron's
What's the name of it?
Cameron's Justice Unchained, my boy.
What he said.
I ain't even got a Twitter account, man. Y'all are wild, yo.
That we
But-
know of.
That I know of either. Shit, we never know. Anything can be out there. You never know.
Gwen made you on OF.
There it is. There it is, right there.
There it is.
So, y'all go subscribe. Get Gwen money up. Let's go. But
I need you to be
let's
free.
say y'all let's keep it true. None of us own OnlyFans. None of us own it. So if your girl today, if you have a girlfriend or not, if your girl today came out and said, you know what, whether she lied to you, let's say she's been lying to you. Well, no, I don't do that because then that creates something else. Let's just say y'all get together and she tells you after a couple months of dating, hey, I've been on OnlyFans. I kind of picked up recently and I need to go to do shoots and things like that for my OF. She got her little studio. She's doing it. Would you consider that to be a deal breaker? The fact that she's on OnlyFans. Let's say she's making decent money. Like she's making decent fucking money. Is that a deal breaker or are you willing to look past that? And I'm like Peyton said, with the solo content or actual going out with other people, I guess we just gonna combine it. Oh no, how about this? We'll start with this. Let's do solo content. She's just on herself, and dudes are just subscribing to see her, get her shit together. So if y'all want to answer that, so does that will that change it up for you?
For me, it's kind of like one of those things. I have talked to girls who've had OnlyFans. I sharing this out now, bro. I usually don't just put this out in the public, but I've collaborated on OnlyFans accounts, bro, and I've made good money off that shit. For me, it's just gotten to the point where it's cool, like whatever, like the girl's bad. Like there's been two different girls that I've talked to that do OnlyFans. One of them did solo, nothing new, just lingerie pictures, and that was for me. I don't know, wasn't the most attractive thing in the world, but it almost prevented things from getting serious. After a while, it just kind of became a turnoff to me, and it just made, I don't know. The other girl I made content with, I was the first person she ever collaborated with. That's where I was making money at. It was just kind of one of those things where it's cool. Like, I don't know. It's cool until it's not, and it's kind of one of those things that I probably, talking wise and like just fucking around. Yeah, you know what? I'll entertain to go with an OnlyFans, but me personally, I can't get serious with that. Like, I don't know. I think at the deepest level that you can have with any connection is a sexual connection with a woman. When you guys are actually happy all the way around and you guys are having a sexual connection, but that's just not for everybody. For me, I want that to be exclusive to me when we are together, when we're being exclusive to each other. I want that to be exclusive to me. I don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry to see what is supposed to be only mine. That's just me. I would fuck around with a girl with an OnlyFans. I would entertain it, but I personally couldn't entertain a full-blown relationship.
Even if you were already in one, you would cut it off?
At that point, bro, I've been talking to a girl for a few months now. If she came to me tonight when she gets off work and was like, hey, I kind of felt bad about this, but I got an OnlyFans, yada, yada, yada. Like, gave the example you gave, Bride. So, okay, that's cool. You should probably get to that, but you have to get to that by yourself. Like, you got to hip hop and skedaddle, because at that point, it's just a lie by omission. Like, it's kind of, she knows what I do for work, etc. She knows a lot of personal things about me. I feel like if someone hides something from me, it's almost a lie by omission. Is how I view it. So it would just be to the point now where we've gotten so far into what we're considering a relationship at this point that it would be like, yo, you kind of hid something kind of big from me, and I'm not for that.
MJ, would you date a woman if she had an OnlyFans? We're gonna say solo content to keep it fair. Solo content. A lot of dudes can't take their woman sleeping, doing that kind of. I understand that. Solo content. No other dudes on there. Just a bunch of dudes subscribing. Would you date and maintain a relationship with a female who did OnlyFans, even if she made a good bit of money?
No.
What's the cutoff? Why no?
Well, so majority of the OnlyFans girls, they have to flirt with the guys, and majority of them also flirt with them, right? So to me, that's still technically cheating. Yeah, you're working, but in my opinion, that's still technically cheating because you have to flirt with them. Excuse me, flirt with them and all that type of stuff.
So even if she says, hey, it's strictly business, I don't want none of these damn dudes. I think they all ugly. It's just fucking business. I have to respond to them to get whatever. I think you can pay for text or some shit like that just to get that income. You would say, nah, it's still considered cheating. Or even if she comes to you like, hey, I will show you the messages. I'm trying to get them up so they can keep paying for these messages so I can keep the stats up.
I still wouldn't.
You're still okay. My dog's strong on that. I like that. BTC, you up? Would you?
I'm stuck on how Alyssa said. I feel like that can be insecurity though.
Yeah, bro.
I was just about to say, can we hit that real quick?
Because think about it, Alyssa. What if your dude came up to you and said, "Oh, I'm doing OnlyFans, but it's not solo content. I'm with another female." How would you feel?
No, not even that. You can keep it as solo. Just be like, I'm on the internet with my dick out. Like you know what I mean? Like I see how you're saying it could be an insecurity, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it goes back to a preference thing. Like I don't know. I don't want to share. Like I'm dating you because I want to be exclusive. Because like I'm not. It'd be different. Like if I was in a poly relationship, you know what I mean? Where it's like I could go date and she could go date. But if we're exclusive, then I don't see why you need to go show your body. Like if it's that big of a deal, I'll go get some extra hours. You know what I mean? Like I'll pick up some more shifts if we need the bread if we need to make up that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
There was a podcast I was watching, which wasn't exactly hitting this point at all, but in relationships, they were hitting that. In relationships, men usually show they care by providing, taking you out on dates, buying shit for you, giving you their time, whatever. Because that's what's valuable to men, There's only so much time in the world, and I don't know if I'm the only one that struggles with this, but as a man, you're trying to make the best life you can. You got to be the one looking out for yourself. There's no one else just sitting there behind you if you fall.
Yep.
But that's how men show love, whatever else. I mean, everybody's different, but women usually through sexual acts. If a man was not even comparing, like if your man in a serious relationship had an OnlyFans, whatever else. But I mean, go to a serious relationship and your man is giving out his money, his time, whatever else to another woman. I mean, that would be a good way to compare it to. How would you feel if you were in a serious relationship and this man said, you know what, like sex isn't nothing but a thing for me, whatever else. And, I want to go have sex with these women. I want to go take her out on a date, whatever else. Like, but it's solo or we won't have sex, but I want to go take this woman out on a date while we're in a serious relationship. I want to go take her out to dinner. We were friends back in high school. It would be, in my opinion, a similar thing to compare it to. But it's not just a one-time thing. It's a weekly thing.
So Rick, you went back to that. You still got to answer the question though.
What question? What was the question?
If your girl had an OF, solo content, she making money, what you gonna do?
All right. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, but I'm gonna beat around the bush a little bit. You hear me? Okay, I seen something. It was a while ago. What is this? They asked the same dude the same question. Will he leave his girl if she did OnlyFans? He told her, no, he wouldn't leave, but she would have to split the money. Whatever she makes, she has to split it half. What's her half? That's his half. Because she's sharing what's his out to the public, and he thinks he deserves some of the money. Me personally, if she done that, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm boo-hoo crying like, why you doing me dirty? You don't have to do me like this. But at the same time, it's like, okay, if you bringing in 100,000 a month, that's 12 months. You bring 1.2 M's into the house. It's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. As long as you're not going to meet up, you can flirt, but I want to see the messages and let them know if they got any squabble. We can squabble it out. I'm a fair man. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
Golly, Ricardo. I felt like you was gonna say some shit like that. I felt it coming. I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it.
Gotta hit it.
I'm gonna go back to Ricardo's point. I think, like, for me personally, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't be with a woman of that mindset. It's just like, I like Ricardo said, I want what's mine to be mine. You know, like I'm not gonna go out there show my body parts to other people because that's not what this relationship is. As in, she shouldn't either. Money or no money, it's like if that's a profession you want to follow and you feel like you could go be successful in that, fucking go do you. That's just not how I'm rocking. I just can't do it. You know, I want you to do the best thing for you, and if that's it, then fucking go. You know, sell your body, do whatever you got to do. That's not what we do over here. That's not what I've never have done, and I never will do that. So that shit there.
I'm
But
definitely
what?
behind that. And I just saw Alyssa's comment again. As long as you're not hiding it and it's pretty business wise, that a problem. And just like Cam said, like it's not a problem. I know that I don't know. For me, I wouldn't say it's a problem. If you're getting to the bag and that's how you want to get to the bag, and that's if you're really making money on that, which I know some girls do, that's awesome, more to you. But me personally, what I'm looking in my future wife, what I'm looking for in my future mother of my children, I don't want her making OnlyFans. I don't want her encouraging my daughter and teaching my daughter at 15 years old, hey, you know what? This is what you can do to make money when you turn 18. For me, that's just not what I want in a lifelong spouse or mother to my kids. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like if that's how people are making money, then that's straight. But in order to say like it's just whatever, like I don't know. It again goes back to preference.
Get that right. There we go. Man, did we get everybody on that question? Did we get everybody?
All
didn't
except
answer that
you.
question.
We got it.
Not you.
Not
I
you.
answered the question. I said, hell no. I'm good on that.
Oh,
I'm good. I
Uh-uh.
don't
You
care.
want to ask us questions, but you're going to be shy when we ask you questions. Nuh-uh.
No, he did answer. He was like,
I
he was
answered.
like,
I don't
hell
care.
no,
I
I'm
don't
not
care if
doing
she
none of that.
she could bring in $1 million a day. I don't that shit. Fuck that. I still got shit I stick true to, and money ain't gonna change that. So I say fuck that. I don't change that for money. Fuck all that. It means no difference to me.
I'm saying.
Let me catch back up on this chat. Damn, that was a good conversation. That was crazy. That was crazy.
See,
Well,
I
fellas,
just want to say,
go
all
ahead.
right, hold on. Just look at what Rod just said. He's saying, "What's on the internet?" So I don't know. You know, obviously, I don't think you guys watch the Kardashians, but my girl just started watching the new season, and on one of the episodes, one of Kim Kardashian's kids was playing Roblox, and an ad came up in the Roblox game, and it was talking about watch Kim Kardashian's sex tape right here. And thankfully the kid ain't know how to read. But like that's just like what Rod was saying. Like think about how long ago that tape was released, and she's still having to deal with it today. So like if your girl, and she didn't even want that to be released. So like if your girl is actively and intentionally putting that on the internet, how hard is it going to be to find? Like if your kid Googles their mom's name, or you know what I mean? Like
hitting that.
And the OnlyFans pops up. Like
I just saw an article in New York where there's a third grader being bullied because of his mom's OnlyFans. His mom's.
wow.
I forgot who it was. I'm sure you could find it pretty easy. Simple Google search.
I think I heard about that.
There's currently kids being bullied out there right now. I mean, just for their mom's current OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't want to have my future kids try to explain that in their elementary school class or middle class when someone figures out. That's just me.
I agree.
You're getting to your money, get to your money. Like no disrespect to it. You're getting to a bag. But that's just not what I want in a
Gwen, most of the time when they started, they don't have kids, and then they have kids in the future. It's gonna come back on you either way. Like that's just gonna like I don't want to go to a job or do whatever, and people be like, "Oh, well, I seen your girl OF and da da da," and start making jokes and shit. Cause that's gonna piss me off. Like, nah, I just know me, and I'm not for that. I'm not like I want nobody in the world to say, "Hey, I got a picture of your girl naked or whatever." You're not gonna have it. I'm the only person that has it. You can imagine if you want to, but shit, you're not gonna have it.
Exactly, bro. That's exactly how I feel.
Picture, but you're not gonna send me. You're not gonna send me a video of my girl getting railed by somebody. Man, no, hell no.
This kind of off the topic of OnlyFans, but y'all remember a couple of years ago when Kevin Hart was supposed to host the Grammys, I think, and they found some tweets from like 2011 or 2010 where he apparently said some homophobic things, and then they asked him to step down from host of the Grammys. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Not like you know, you could do it now, and the internet's not going anywhere. So, you know, you 18, 19, 20 years old now posting on OnlyFans, and you know, later down the line, your job, you know what I mean? Your job, your kids, It all comes
comes up.
back to you. Like that's why, you got to watch what you put out there on social media.
Facts.
So if you're doing that on purpose, it could be like $1.99 to subscribe, and now it's seeing
Facts.
everything you got going on. You know what I mean? Like
facts. How many times we've been on TikTok and we said, damn, I ain't seen this person in a long fucking, and they resurfaced for some bullshit they did a long time ago. Like,
right.
It's like, this shit happened, like, is that me? Oh, this shit happened like a long fucking time ago. Like, and people still talking because they need something to talk about. And I'm not going to be in that discussion in that way. And then who said, Divinity said, I feel like that's different than solo play though. Hey, you got to tell me what you mean. Like for me, any part, whether you're getting messed up or you're just posting yourself, it ain't happening. So it's 100% cut off for me. You're not going to have no body part. No, it ain't happening.
That's like, what is it? I know this off topic, but that's like a female going to the beach, a woman going to the beach, and she takes a bikini pic. And then most women would say, oh, I'm posting on Instagram because it's for me. I want to be self-confident. But if it's for you, why not keep it in your phone? Why not keep it in your camera roll? Because if you post it on Instagram, it's for the public now.
Yeah.
Now, since it's for the public, everybody can see what you're doing.
With that, like for me, it's like a fine line in between that. Like if you want to post a picture, you on the beach or something, and I'm not there or whatever, and you want to post, all right, fuck it, post your family pics or whatever. Do what you got to do. Now, if she like bending over, like if you could tell it's like a thirst trap. Now, what? Like, come on, what the fuck are we doing? You're trying to get these dudes in the comment section to here go Gwen. Oh shit, here we go. It's finna get spicy. Hold on. Here go Gwen. It's finna get spicy. I'm about to shut up in 1 second, okay? But if she bending over and she's trying to thirst trap dudes and this and that, like. Man, I ain't got time for that. I just ain't got time for dumb shit. Gwen, the floor is yours. Take the shit away. Go ahead. Go. You got it.
In my opinion, I don't think it matters. I know a lot of people who, like, actually in my town who have OnlyFans, and they do such, like, they make a lot of money and their boyfriends don't care as long as they're being loyal and they're not talking to those people, like, physically, like, and being sneaky about it. In my opinion, I wouldn't care if my man had an OnlyFans. I'd be like, if you making money, you making money. So that's just me. But some people, like, it is preference. Some people don't want their man or woman to show all their body, and they want them for themselves. So it is what you want.
Yeah, I'm selfish when it comes to mine. I'm selfish as fuck. Like, no. My job is, like, as a man, your job is protect and defend, like, period. And the best way I can protect you is to make sure you don't do no dumb shit like that and give people fire to say some shit about you, period.
That's speaking of fire though. That's the thing too. People gotta watch out for, because if you don't want to start doing OnlyFans after a while no more, like, and you just want to get a normal job, they can see you did all that, and they're not gonna want to hire you for that.
Yeah.
Because I've known some people at my work, and they found that shit out, and they're like, "Nah, you gotta go."
oh my.
Yeah. and these trolls out here, they fucking crazy, yo. It's so many troll, like, man, it's too wild out here to be involved in all that kind of stuff. But that's what I said. If you haven't started, save yourself, man. What?
If you think about it, OnlyFans for either a woman doing it or a man doing it, they're basically sexualizing themselves now. Because say, somebody in your town see it, it's like, oh, okay, I know this guy. I see him on OnlyFans. So she gonna just assume you down to DTF because you do OnlyFans. Now she's sexualizing you, and then your significant other gonna find it as a problem, because it's like, oh, we don't have to take it down because now women off the street see you and they just trying to DTF because of what you're posting. How would you deal with that situation?
Who are you asking the question to?
Everybody.
Who is this?
Who's me personally, bro? Rated E for everybody.
You said it's rated E for everybody?
E for everybody, bro. I don't care that shit.
Me personally, I wouldn't deal with the situation because it ain't happening. So you ain't got to worry about it.
Bro. I'm not gonna allow space.
It ain't happening.
Situation to happen, but if it did, bro, E for everybody.
Yeah, you do got to be careful. I didn't think about that. I guess you do got to be careful, like small town wise. You post because people crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are absolutely crazy. Like, they'll walk up to you with a gun. Like, I seen you post on OnlyFans. let's go to the back. Like, what's the girl supposed to do? You know what I mean? And like, that's a crazy thing to say, but like, how do you know that's not gonna happen? How do you stop that? So like, I know there are people that don't show their face. Like I don't know if y'all know Two Turn Tony on TikTok, but he's got a girl that's always with him. her name is literally Ski Mask Girl, and she
Mhm.
always
Yeah, I
has
know
her
you're
face
talking about.
covered. Like no matter what she does, and she makes OnlyFans content, and I know she keeps her face covered, and like maybe that's for self-protection, and maybe that's what like if that situation were to happen, Rick, that's what you got to do. Like you got to try and keep your face covered and stay hidden.
Gwen, your
What?
turn. Your turn.
I'm sorry. Why I just lost my train of thought now. Never mind.
Cam.
This is
Your
facts.
answer wasn't good enough.
It's a
Cam.
dangerous game. This shit is dangerous. That shit is crazy. Like my thing about it, if you're gonna go for it, fucking go for it. Like it ain't nothing you can just well fuck it, it didn't work out. Cause like can they screenshot on OnlyFans and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it possible to do it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit's out there.
Reddit,
So what the fuck?
Reddit it's all over Reddit. Like everyone, like you want to go find somebody, bro. You go on Reddit and you type, there you go. It's all there. Like,
oh shit.
I don't even know how people make money off OnlyFans no more. You subscribe for 1 month and you get everything that they've ever posted. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
How you know?
what you mean? How I know?
How do
We
you
know
know the
Cam
fuck?
got an OnlyFans.
Look.
What you mean? Gwen started Cam on OnlyFans. I done seen months.
Mhm.
Back to Daily Dose with Cam content on there. Like, y'all don't.
Oh my goodness, yo.
Content on there.
Oh, that's funny as hell, yo. Vinny, yes, you have to be on camera. I got to make sure you ain't no troll or nothing. I got to make sure.
Oh my God, the troll.
Yeah, a troll will come here and say some dumb shit. Get my
Yeah,
whole
let me
damn
have fun
screen
with that
taken out.
troll.
But
Fucking love dealing with trolls.
man, them trolls something else.
Have
The
you been
Vinny
on my
said that-
feed when I get trolls on
Huh?
TikTok?
You said what?
Have you been on my TikTok feed when I get trolls?
Mm-mm.
Oh, thank you, Divinity. Oh, did I say that
Ricardo
right?
ain't right. Ricardo ain't making no damn good points. He
Yes,
ain't
I
nothing. He
did.
ain't doing nothing.
Sexualizing. You're sexualizing yourself.
I'm
That's
joking.
like you. That's like you being a stripper. You get in the bag. It's easy.
Would you be?
and fast.
Would you be a stripper, Ricardo? If everything else in life failed, would you be a stripper? Be honest.
No.
No. Let's just say one day during your stream, your gaming stream, you lifted your shirt up or some shit. You thought the camera's off, and a girl said, "I'm gonna pay you $100 if you do it again." And then you kept getting females like this, and you making good money. You wouldn't be no stripper.
I would not be.
You
a
wouldn't
stripper.
put a pole behind you and start dancing on that pole.
Whoa, why gotta be a pole? Why can't be like
But
what's that show by Tyler Perry when you got straight male strippers?
Throw the cap, Caleb. Throw the cap.
How? There's no
I see what you're saying. At the same time, though, I think it might be different for us versus a girl. Because if someone walked up on me without a weapon, I'm gonna say without a weapon, I feel like I could defend my. Now, not saying girls can't defend themselves, but like I'm naturally bigger than girls. So like if you walking up on me, like I feel like I'm a win. Like I like me.
Oh, he got all that.
Oh damn.
I'm not cap. Why would I cap? Well, what? The question is, so if you say if I would be a stripper, I would not be a stripper. Even you could throw the money. Well, let me think.
If everything else failed, if everything failed, you didn't have no
But you
fucking
making
money.
no bread, bro, and now you're
No
making
money.
hundreds of dollars an
Am
hour.
I doing it on YouTube or I'm going into the strip club?
Well, you can't strip on YouTube. I mean, you could, but it ain't gonna go far. I'm talking about like you. Fuck it. Would you start an OF? God damn it. Fuck
No,
it.
I would not start an OF.
So with nothing else, you just gonna sit there and just
be poor.
That's it. You're
No,
gonna be.
But with me is I always got a backup plan for a backup plan.
The backup plans are exhausted. Your lights off. So what we doing?
Nothing's
What
working.
we doing?
Either be gonna be a bum or a porn star.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it though.
But
You
hear me
gotta
out.
get
Hear
it.
me out. I did
Go
apply
ahead.
to be
Oh,
a
shit.
porn star before. I did apply.
Hey, hold on, Rick. This is what I'm talking about. Your stripping career just started. Look what I'm talking about.
50
Yes,
Cent.
sir.
50 Cent. Oh my.
It just started.
I don't know why Monty playing.
Take that 50, big.
I don't
You
see
can double that.
nothing wrong.
All right.
Hear me out. But what's that movie called? It's a Tyler Perry movie, and it was male strippers. If I gotta
Big.
be a stripper, my name is Sexual Chocolate.
I don't know. What about
What
Magic
the
Mike?
fuck?
Magic Mike.
Ah, there it is. I'm gonna be Sexual Chocolate. You see me, Sexual Chocolate on the stage. That's all you gonna see.
So you will get
Never
on
in
the
my
stage.
life would I call you sexual chocolate. Never.
You just
Oh,
did.
you
You just
my
did.
fault.
You
My
just
fault.
did.
So you will get on the stage, Rick. You just said it.
If it comes to push to shove, I got nothing to go for.
You
I
doing
get on
it.
stage and I'm letting that ding-a-ling hang out.
Oh Lord.
There you go.
Kicking his ass.
Ladies, y'all got something to look forward to.
Hey,
Y'all got it.
yo. Cam, but you said you was a stripper in high school before. Let's not forget.
It wasn't
Football
no
was
damn
not
stripper,
no damn
yo.
stripper. Come
Yes,
on.
it was.
now.
And in the
What
locker
are you
room,
doing?
Cam would get
Whoa,
undressed and go
whoa,
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, look, hey.
whoa.
Bro, let's not talk about locker room
Hey.
talk because I remember what 2017.
Flame on.
Cam Brown and all them, they got your
Hey,
ass. I'm just saying.
They got you,
nah.
They took
No.
they took your virginity. Let's not say
Whoa.
nothing about that.
Whoa.
Say nothing about
Yo.
that.
What you trying
No.
to say?
They
They
didn't never listen.
violated
They
me.
was on it.
I know they violated.
They took my helmet.
Hey, look, that's one of them ones you just walk by. You walk by. Like
See-
you see, you just. I'm not finna deal with
Look,
that today. I'm not next.
See, one thing about Ricardo is back in high school, I don't know if he still do it now. Ricardo used to he used to try to mess with the biggest damn people and the strongest that talking shit. And I was like, Ricardo, that's so dumb. He talking to the people that can definitely fuck him up. And that's I'm like, but hey,
hear me
he
out.
got his.
If you think about it, if you
Oh, Lord.
fuck with the people that can fuck you up down the road, you got them.
They fucked you up.
No, they
No,
fucked. I do see what
they
you're saying.
bamboozled me. They bamboozled me. They took my helmet, going to the field, said, "Hey, come here, let me see your helmet." I'm thinking something wrong with it. You know me, I'm innocent in freshman year. I'm innocent. They took me to the cage, locked the cage up, and all I see was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all on me. I didn't see nobody else. And here comes hey, stop all that playing. He didn't even come back there. He knew what was going on. He let my red seed get taken.
I'm gonna tie your ass up.
I'm gonna bring you.
That's what he said. Your mammy can't save you. She wasn't there that day. I'm still scared.
Can't nobody help you. You fuck that.
Nobody. Oh,
But see, that's where they fucked up at. Because after they graduated, that shit started going down the line until they
That
got in
is
trouble
true.
for it.
That
Until they
is
got in
true.
trouble
That is
for
true.
it.
Am
Now
I
they
the only
don't take the
person who
risk
actually went into the bathroom and changed in the locker rooms? I never actually did it in front of
No,
nobody.
we not.
No,
this
oh,
like-
wait. Oh,
It's like
we
for
not-
football practice.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we
We
gotta change
talking-
quick.
like Ricardo wasn't like naked. Like it wasn't like that. It wasn't nothing like
No,
that. It
yeah.
ain't no serious shit. He was fully clothed. They was just playing around and doing some shit. But it wasn't nothing like hell no. Yeah, it was just
Football
playing.
players in locker rooms are fucking weird.
Was I?
Yeah,
Was I fully clothed?
No, we're not as weird as I don't know about everywhere, but the wrestlers at our school were.
Hey,
Yo.
I wrestled, bro.
Wow, Ashley, really?
I
They
say
gonna
not.
beat
I
you
don't know
up?
about everywhere. I don't know about everywhere, but wow, you want to talk about some weird people?
Man, I walked into a locker room one time. It was late. The wrestlers just finishing up their practice. I went in there. I mean, they was ass naked in there. I was like, hold on, dog. Like they ain't even trying to get dressed. Like they just ass out. They having
Walking around.
conversations.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
nah, I'm out there. I can't do this shit. I can't do this. Like
Not
at
even
least
a
be
jock
trying to put your
strap.
clothes on. Be trying to get dressed. They just having conversations, just ass all out. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Left butt cheek, right butt cheek, and all.
Nah, I ain't go in that detail, Ricardo. You ain't gotta.
Well, I mean, you seen
You
it.
can leave it.
You seen it. Me personally, I wait to
That shit was
everybody. I wait to all the people who like to get physical or out the locker room.
There you
I
go.
I take
way
my
all the
time.
competition is gone. All of his competition when those guys left the locker room is just gone.
I take my time. And I'll walk to the locker room because you ain't gonna catch me slipping like you did before practice. Because after practice, I just want to go home because my feet burning from the cleats and coach was playing too much. You got me today. You got me.
Ricardo is
He wanna run
hilarious.
no
yo.
more fourth quarters.
They still kept doing that. I ain't gonna lie. They pissed me off for fourth quarters. Why do they have showers in the school locker room? I don't know. I've never used a shower.
We did shower. Remember when we had that I don't know if Cam was there, but we had that midnight madness thing.
You showered? Man, I waited till I got home.
Yeah, my whole class showered.
Nah, I couldn't trust
we
them.
had like it was this one thing where we had like after school we had practice, and then like there's something about the way the rules are set up where we could play a game like starting midnight of the next day at like 12:01. So we were required to stay on campus, and we stayed overnight. and we showered after practice, and then at midnight we had a scrimmage against each other, like full pads and everything.
Yeah, we had to do that too for wrestling, where we'd set up. I know, like when I was living in Tennessee, our school had like one of the biggest wrestling tournaments in the state. It was supposed to kick off at, I think it was like 7:00 was weigh-ins the next day. We'd have practice until like 7 or 8. So we'd shower in the locker rooms and then set up the school for the tourney the next day. But that's the only time I've ever had to use the showers.
I know big schools, they do it like IMG and all them big time schools, but.
Right, you're not wrong, because my mom always told me after practice, you stink. I'm gonna kick you out my car. I smelled myself with the wind. Windows rolled down one day, the wind just hit, and I said, what's that?
Yeah, Ricardo had a different kind of smell about him. I don't know what's wrong with that boy. Ricardo, you used to be funky as hell, dog.
Bro, I don't
know what the hell wrong with your ass.
Bro, socks used to be so stink. The cleats were so stink. My mom got me
everything,
some powder to make it smell good.
Everything.
It don't happen well. After the gym, I still be smelling stink because it's the gym. You gotta pump it up.
It's
pump it up.
It's got a
facts. It's not about what's on you. It's about what's in you. Goddamn it, Ricardo. It's what's in you. Shit.
I don't know what's in me, but I shouldn't be singing that bad now after the football practice. Unless it rained, then I smell like wet dog.
Ricardo's hilarious, yo. So look, we got 6 minutes until I got to end the stream. Anybody got something they want to throw out? Gwen, you've been hella quiet. Something is on your mind. Throw it out there. Ain't nothing going. Throw it out.
Nah, I was just thinking about the whole shower thing because I was thinking about it like when I was in school, they always would throw like gym class and shit like first period and then expect you to just be sweaty and shit all day and stinky at school. Like, come on, don't do that. They wouldn't even let you shower because you literally had 3 minutes to go to your next class. Like as soon as your gym ended, you had to go and be dressed in 3 minutes and then go to your next class.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck trying to smell like that?
I'm just glad I never had gym first period. It was always 6th or 7th. I ain't gonna lie.
But luckily, like we had different scheduling. We didn't have a 10-period scheduling thing. We only had 4 periods a day. So like,
what school you went to?
Quick. Because they were like an hour and 20 long minute classes in high school.
I was about to say, did you have a block schedule?
Yeah.
You did like 4 classes one day and then 4. It was a different.
Yeah, it was each semester you switched.
Yeah,
damn.
My buddy Rod back.
Oh, it's nice though because you don't have to take math the whole year, stuff like that.
Yeah, it was more like a college schedule. I had a friend in Texas who they did that, and he was like, it prepared me more for college because you take algebra in the first semester and then you don't have to take anything.
Well, he in college now?
Yeah, Johnny, remember?
Oh my, I haven't seen that boy in 40 years. I'm old. I'm like 55.
Yeah, like 4 years, but yeah.
Rod, I'm
Ricardo,
old, man.
How old are you, Ricardo?
I'm 45.
Man, how old are you actually? How old are you
45.
actually?
I'm 45.
You said 23 one day, you said 21 the next, and then you said 22 earlier today, so I'm testing you.
Yeah.
I get older every day, man. I get older
like
every
I said,
day.
I feel like he capping. He definitely 21.
Oh, Ricardo
No,
caps.
no.
He's a king of cap right there.
No, I'm not. I haven't capped since high school. That was 18 years ago.
There ain't no reason to lie about your age.
Hold on, wait. Kayla, put the cap back up. Hold on, put the cap back up. We need to see that.
Yeah.
I'm 45.
God,
I'm 45.
Back up.
I'm 45. I'm pushing 50. Man.
Hold on.
45, pushing 50.
Caught that boy 4K lying.
Oh my God.
Not the pop out. Oh my goodness, yo. Rod, we seen you pop back in. You got anything you want to add? Before we close out?
I mean, I think I pretty much said everything about the whole OnlyFans thing. That's just something I can't get with at all. I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to be okay with my significant other doing it as well. I don't care how low we get. We're going to find something that we're both good at, and we're going to bust our behinds and do that rather than, to me, it's I value myself enough to where if I want to shake my tail and sling my penis, I'm going to do it with whom I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm not going to lower my standards just to try and make $1 with everybody else. Some people are more confident about their body. That's fine. I just can't do that. Now, I have seen to where some OnlyFans people, they're separate, and then somehow they get together and they get in a relationship and they just continue on by doing something together. Again,
Yeah.
that's their preference, their prerogative. They can do that. Personally, me, I'm not with it. It's just a lower disrespect for me. So
Yep.
I'm not going to do that. You know, of course, it's great entertainment. Hallelujah. It's great entertainment, but I won't do it.
Who got music playing in the background?
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure that shit out all day.
So that's why I was like, I wonder if they hear that. That's why I switched to my room. I have a friend that uses my living room to do TikTok videos, and they're live singing on TikTok right now.
Nah, actually,
Dang.
it's crazy. Not the chocolate.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who it was. I'm like, I don't know. I've been trying to.
Hey, me, my truck's off.
So that's what I was up front early, and I was like, okay, they're about to go on live, so let me switch to the room, and so they're actually about to end in just a few minutes.
Yeah, we finna get up out of here. We're gonna do final thoughts. Everybody, if you have something you want to add, if you don't, you good. I guess we could just go left to right. We'll just hit that. Rod, you got anything you want to say before we
This
end
is
up?
the part 2 conversation, Cam. You already know that. It's been said.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most stuff to do.
I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm the old head on here, but I'll just.
You're not that. Come on now. Come on.
We the same
I'm not that old, but I do feel like the old. I really would say for everybody, it's been a great conversation.
Yeah.
In the comments, those that are up here on video, expand yourself to reflect, number one, on where you are, and then number two, be willing to expand your thinking and perspective about all things, because there are some things that we might be like, and then later down the line we find ourselves be like, oh, okay. Just always reflect on how you are progressing and what that looks like for you.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Oh my.
Gwen,
What?
you up? Well, you got any final thoughts? Anything you want to say?
No.
Gwen is speechless for the first time ever. Speechless.
She would have had a comeback by
say.
now.
Gwen has everything to say, and she ain't got nothing.
I mean, probably some shit that I got on my mind I can't say on here. So.
All right.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
no.
We appreciate you. God damn it. We appreciate you. Peyton, you up? You got anything you want to say on the way out?
Just don't like everything that I've said. Like just letting y'all know that it's like that now. Like everybody's situation changes, and there might be a situation in the future where something that I've said now, it 100% my mind changes because I'm only 19, so I got 60, 70 more years left on the planet. So I'm not gonna sit here and say everything that I've said here is that's how it is and that's the way it should be. I'm definitely I try to keep myself open to change.
Yep. That's a good way to end off. And we appreciate you, man. We're going to catch up.
Yes, sir.
I bet. MJ, you want to go ahead and get it real quick? Final thoughts? What you got?
Honestly, I don't even have any right now.
You good?
To be honest.
We appreciate you for coming on up. And hopefully you'll be back.
Part 2 next week.
Facts. It'll be part 3, episode 3.
My bad.
Damn, I tried to. Caleb, you got anything you want to add to it? You got anything?
No,
First of all, I want to say happy to have you back on the platform, man. Happy to have you back.
Bro, I actually miss y'all a lot, bro. My bad I have not been around. I have actually found a girl that I'm interested in building a future with, and just been kind of hanging out with her, spending my time with her.
Yeah.
But I will be around more, bro.
Good. We miss you over here, man. You got to come back, man.
I'll definitely miss y'all too, bro. But final thoughts, bro, just really hitting on what Peyton and Rod already hit on. I appreciate all the great conversation, whether in the stream or in the comments. And like Peyton said, my mind isn't to have your mind made up the whole rest of your life. We're all young.
No.
I'm just explaining my viewpoints and what they are right now. All those are subject to change. If people change them, there's got to be a reason for change, but I don't want to say I'm set in my ways, but I do appreciate all the good conversation today, and hopefully I'll be back next week.
Yes, we appreciate you, big dog. Sleep well tonight.
That'll be easy, bro. Be safe.
You too. Rick, It's just me and
Ooh.
you.
Ooh, my monitor was moving. My bad.
It's just me and you.
Ain't
How
gonna
you feel
lie.
about the show today, Rick? How you feel about the show, man?
Great podcast. I ain't gonna lie. Always great. Always.
That's what I said. I try to keep these topics kind of sensitive and like so we can have the real conversation and things that kind of go off of what we all know in our personal lives because we all have preferences on what we want. You know, everybody know what body count they want. If they want, you know, everybody knows that. Everybody knows whether they want a relationship or not. Everybody is gonna have an opinion on access. So, and they're not easy conversations because people are gonna have different ways about how they go about it. And I'm not saying nobody's right or wrong because in your own personal life, you know, you have to do what's best for you. Well, I say I prefer no OnlyFans. Some other dude might say, fuck that. We're going to get it. And they might have a completely loyal relationship and make that fucking money and get that bag. It's nothing like it's nothing to where we're judgmental about anybody on the way they think. You got to do what's best for you in this life. And, you know, not the majority. So I would say great conversation on everybody who joined the panel today. Hopefully they'll all be back so we can continue having these conversations. Rick, I'm going to give your ass more responsibility on planning out these fucking podcast shows. So get ready for it. You a co-host, bitch. So you got to do some co-hosting work.
Man, you don't be sending the PowerPoint to the Google Drive.
You gonna have to do some work. I'm finna share Google Docs with you, and you finna come up with ideas for the next show.
Oh, I already got some.
And ladies, the men outdid y'all tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The men outdid y'all tonight.
Cramp.
We need more women on the panel because how can y'all? It's harder to defend yourselves in the chat than if you were to come up. So I would like to see Gwen held it down for y'all tonight. I will give Gwen that dub. She held it down, but Ricardo won't mow. Like it. But we need more women to come up and help people like Gwen get her points out of it, so she doesn't feel like she's just surrounded by a bunch of men. That's it. So I do appreciate Gwen for coming up and everybody else for coming up. You guys were amazing tonight. T. Roddy said, even though this is a second podcast, I love the podcast, something I can look forward to every week, listen to you guys, respect you guys. I want to try to have a podcast. I want to try to have a podcast every Sunday. So I want to try to have it. Sundays are mandatory. If we do an extra one in the week, that'd be different. But Sundays is absolutely mandatory. We're going to have that podcast. So we're going to do different topics next week. But it will be a part 2 to this conversation because I feel like it's still more that needs to be said. But I got a plan for all that, or I should say, Rick, gonna have to plan for all that. These topics on you next time. So,
man, I get to plotting right now. How many topics I need to come up with?
Today we went over 3 topics. I had more planned for today, but we got so deep into it that it was just like I was like, you know what? And that's what a good host do. I said we don't need more. We good. We went over should men give women access? Does body count matters and OnlyFans? So with those 3, we good on that. So I would say I always try to do 5 topics and then normally 3 main ones. And if we have time, you can add another topic. If we don't have time, leave it at 3. So, but we'll hop in Discord. We'll talk on the phone. We'll do that. We'll get it ready. But, man, it was a great podcast today. This is exactly what I wanted. People having real conversations and just going like that. I did not expect so many people to join the panel today. I was maybe expecting 1 or 2 guests, but for it to have like 6-7 people on the fucking platform at one time, it's amazing. Let me look to see if YouTube already fucking flagged me for some shit. Let me see.
Because there's no
need.
And that's
because YouTube Yep, they already did it.
What they flagged you for?
They said my video is not available for everybody. For all ads. We're gonna go ahead and get into that though. You best believe I got them. But it don't matter.
Yes, sir, Matt.
We're gonna keep having it. Man, but yeah, Rick, Peyton, hey, if you want to get on it, I hope Caleb does the same thing. Like y'all could keep coming on. And I want this. I'm gonna start when the podcast gets off the ground. I'm gonna start a whole nother channel when it comes to podcasting, so the podcast can be just over there. So people mess with it can just go over there and get it. And we're gonna grow that channel from the ground. And plus, I really want to get back into what made me start. And growing a channel from 0 is like motivating as fuck to me. So, and I want to get to a point where I don't have to be there all the time. Like if Rick and Peyton say, hey, we're good for a podcast this Sunday, but I'm not, I can say, hey, I'm gonna give y'all access to the channel. Y'all go into Streamlabs, host a stream up. I'll get it set up. Y'all hit live. Y'all have your own fucking show. Cool. Like y'all have your own fucking show. Y'all hit it. Like, I don't want it to stop just, or if Caleb wants to have a show one fucking night and he wants to do it, he can do it. Like, I want to open the platform like that with people I trust and people who can do it. So I think that'd be pretty good. And just, there's always topics and conversations to be had. So I think that's why we do it out here in these streets. Woo! Rick, let's see. Matt said, hey, make sure that like button. Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate you, my friend. Matt Odell said, Rick, I'll help you with the topics. Co-host of the co-host.
Yes, I will.
Help him out. Yeah, YouTube is sensitive, but they didn't block it. So, but Ricardo, me and you will talk about the topics and everything like that. If Matt has any good ideas, hell, he could be on one of the podcast planning groups or whatever the fuck. So, always looking for hands to help. So, man, I think that's it. I mean, that's all we got. Man, we started this at 2:00. It's 4:00. Big 2-hour live stream today. Big 2-hour live stream. You got any final thoughts before we leave out? I'm about to drop a surprise on y'all ass today. Go ahead.
What's the surprise?
You'll find out after you get your final thoughts.
I don't know. Final thoughts. Let's see. I mean, we did everything. I mean, you know. Oh, wait. I got one right here. Got a quote right here. Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, you said any final thoughts? This is my final thought.
Look what Peyton said. Look what Peyton said. Because that's fucking facts.
Oh, God. You used to talk about this at a lunch table in school. That's all we did. They'd be curious what we're talking about half the day.
That's facts. Cam, I'm text you, bro. Let me know. Hey, I appreciate you, Caleb. We finna get in contact. Shoot me a message now. Let me see. Whenever you do it, I'm gonna be on my phone for a little bit after the stream, and I got to go back to recording some content. But hey, we got it. Hey. Yo. Oh my goodness!
Yes, I did. Keep.
If y'all do have ideas for the podcast, you can either drop it in the comment section of this video, or if you don't want to, if you want to be more private, hit me on Discord, hit me on my email. All that stuff is in the description box. Let me know. I don't have any social media links for anybody who joined up on the channel today besides Ricardo, because I was not expecting y'all. So if y'all do have socials and you want to be on the platform, hit me in Discord, hit me on email, send me your socials so I can put them in the content, put them in the description box so people can go to your page and support you if they want to support you. It's all about showing love out here. And if I can, find a way, I don't have the biggest fucking platform, but if I can find a way to get just somebody to go and fuck with you, like I got to do it. Like,
you ready for this quote?
Hold on 1 second. You see Caleb's thing? Caleb said he prepared a quote. We finna listen to Ricardo's quote. I think I got a better one though. But go ahead. What kind of content? It's really anything. Whatever we gotta have a conversation about.
Don't say anything.
Whatever we have to have the conversation about. So go ahead, Rick. Let's hit this. I gotta put Caleb's thing on there. Let's go.
All right. So this is basically about relationships. A couple that hear me out. It's about relationships. You can be single, you can be talking, but this is a quote I think everybody should just go ahead and follow. A couple.
Hold on, time out. Hold on.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, not the big screen. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. All right, this is a quote for everybody. You can use it if you're single, you're talking to someone, or you're together. A couple that pray together stays together. A couple that works out together works out forever.
We did all that for that.
Yeah. Think about it. If you pray together, you most likely to stay together because you.
No, the statement is true.
Oh,
I maybe it's me. I hear that a lot. So yeah, I don't know. I thought it was about to drop some deep, which that is deep, but I wasn't expecting that. So it kind of threw me off.
They gotta wait till episode 3 for the deep stuff. Ah, she laughing at me. Oh my god.
It's no what you said is 100% true. 100% true. But I was expecting you had your damn iPhone out. I was like, this man finna.
Bro, I gotta rehearse it. I didn't want to mess up.
I thought you was about to see
chat.
It's the chat.
Hear me
out. I'm not wrong.
But you gotta wait till episode 3. You gotta wait to episode 3 because I got a lot of quotes I read on a day-to-day basis to keep me moving, keep me pushing forward. Some of them I get off the internet. Some of them I'm like, let me think something, and then boom, it just comes in my head. Like if you want a deeper quote, let me see. Let me think.
You got one. You got one, Rick. Look at the screen. You got one. Oh shit! I took you off.
Yeah, Caleb. One. Yeah. Oh,
this is my thing. You had us too hyped up for that, But the
What
statement
you
is true, though.
mean?
The statement is very true.
Let me
I
see,
like
let me
it. It's
think
a
of it.
good
Let me
quote.
think of it.
For anybody who hasn't heard it, are you finna redeem yourself?
I was thinking about it. I gotta think of one. Let me
You know,
go
forget
back
that.
in my
Hey,
notes.
drop another one. Double it. Let's go. Come
Wait,
on,
wait,
drop
wait. I
another
gotta
one.
go back in my notes. I gotta go back in my notes.
Go to Google, bit. Let's go.
I'm not going to Google right now.
Shit, you better find something.
What, you want me to search up deep quotes? Hold
This
on,
man
let me
said-
search up deep
I don't be
quotes.
liking them auto-generated quotes and shit, but I think like if I gotta leave a quote, I think the quote I would leave is, and I'm sorry for the kids out there who don't like bad language, but I gotta drop it. The quote I always use the best is F everybody. F everybody. Like F everybody. And that sounds like a crazy statement, but at the same time, you got to move the way you want to move. And at a point in your life, you have to stop letting outside interactions determine what you do internally. Like, you got to follow the path that's meant for you. There's a lot of people who want to get, especially when it comes to content creators, people go out here and they be like, oh, content creator, you can't make no money off that. Man, fuck them. Fuck them. If you believe in that shit, like, they're going to take you away from your life. Some people want to try to live their life through you. And that's not what you want. They want you to be this, but you have another path for yourself. Like, that's not how we get down. And it's hard to do because sometimes this comes from the people who are the closest to you. Best friends, mom, dad, the close family members. And it's hard to say F them. But if they are not willing to let you live, I understand if you're trying to go out there and do some crazy stuff and murder. Okay, great. They're going to try to stop you from that. That's called good parenting. But if you say I want to be a content creator and they say, nah, well, you ain't doing that. You finna go take over a business and do this and this and that. If that's not what you want to do, even if you get a lot of money, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. Like, just, I say fuck everybody. And, you know, the people who rock with you, they rock with you. Don't ever try to beg. Don't ever try to beg somebody to stay in your life because it doesn't matter. If they want to leave, hey, guess what? Open that damn door and make it easier for them. They ain't even got to unlock the door. Open it. Open it. Open the door and let them leave. It's simple. And it's hard to do sometimes because sometimes the people we need to kick out the door is the people we care about the most. But sometimes you need to open that damn door and kick their ass out. So,
all right, I got two.
Hey, you're not going to interrupt me.
Man, I thought you
was
done.
Ass up, man. I'm over here dropping gems. Peyton just sent you a quote, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. This is the one from Peyton.
Yo,
Peyton.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you drop it. But that was just my final quote. That's just a quote I live by. And, you know, I just try to stay in my own lane and just try to do as much as I can for people. But, Rick, should I get a drum roll for you? You need a drum? What you need? You need hype me? What you need?
Nah, I'm going to go straight into it. No
Let's
big
go.
screen.
Hey,
no big screen.
Let's get it then.
Let's go.
Here we go. Once again.
Said,
hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, BTC Rick. He's back with a quote. Let's see.
I got two of them this time. I got two of them.
Let's see what we got.
All right, this is one from Peyton. He said, it isn't the mountain ahead that wears you down. It's the pebble in your shoe. That's the one from Peyton. Now, get me out of full screen so I can see you. That's what Peyton said. Now, what you said, F everybody because they don't want to see you grow. Okay. I've been in them experience. I've been in that situation where family members be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like Ken said, it's F everybody. But at the same time, it's like, it's like I always say in high school, everybody was always hating me in high school. They had some type of hate. They hated me for being too kind, this, and third. Like I always said, haters are going to hate. So why not just let them hate? You prosper better with the hate than you prosper better than with the love. Because if you know you have haters, the haters going to motivate you to do more than anything than someone who knows that loves you. As long as you have haters, like say you post a video on YouTube, as long as you have haters and they dislike, you know you're doing something right. They may not like that content, they may not like that video, but they can't hate forever. Because if you hate forever, you will not prosper. You will not prosper together. Prosper together. There we go.
They can hate forever. They're just gonna be left in the past. They just gonna be. Hey, now that right there, that Ricky, you come with that shit. That's what you say.
What you mean?
That was deep.
It was deep.
That I almost grabbed you by your fucking neck. If I could, oh my goodness, that was deep.
What do you mean?
That's that shit right there. I like that. That's how you end the podcast. I like that. That's called redeeming. Hey, and guess what? That's redeeming yourself as well. And I like that shit.
I need that.
The
clip.
first
You
one was
gotta
the
clip
first one was okay. We all heard it. I gave him a second and third chance, and he made the best of that shit. And look what came out of it.
Well, the first
No
one
matter
was
how-
from Kevin Gates.
You ain't have to say all that. Yeah, you're not. And the quote is trash. Forget that. Forget Kevin Gates. It's trash.
Okay, that third one was mine. It was all mine.
How many quotes you got? Wait, what?
No, the second
The
one
first
was
one was
Peyton's.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah,
What?
second was Peyton's. The second one was Peyton's. First one was Kevin Gates. The third one was all me.
Hey, well, good. Third, I like that. Good. Third, I like that. Keep that shit. Keep that. Man, great way to end the podcast today. Your boy's out. We done. Ricardo, well, you got something else you want to read?
Now Gwen was saying, Cam, you ag and get him off full screen. Why, Gwen? You was being all curious on his last stream. Suspicious.
Hold on. We can't just move past that now. Did
what?
Gwen just get exposed by Ricardo just then?
She was being
'Cause
all
look,
suspicious last stream.
I'm not a fire starter, but God, I will always give you some lighter fluid if you need it. Okay. I remember in the Madden stream, it came out that Ricardo may have a girlfriend, and I know the real answer, but it came out that he may. And somebody, this one right here, got a little carried away and kept asking about his girlfriend. So Ricardo, she ain't over your screen, bitch. She on mine.
I know, that's what was so hard to figure out.
Here, I got you. I'll let you do it. Go ahead. Bam. There.
Here.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
Why you said that then, Gwen? What was the reason? And Caleb, I did not have that third one. Came out the heart, man. It was the heart and soul.
Now, if I look up this damn quote, I forgot it already, but it's good. It's a good replay. I like it.
It's not off the internet.
It went deep, and I do think you got it based off of you. I do think you got it based off of you because I said F everybody, and you went off of that. So I like that. But
you got to start it off.
Oh Lord, Gwen,
explain yourself, Gwen.
Hey, Gwen, if you want to explain yourself, you can come back up really quickly. Other than that, if Gwen don't join in 30 seconds, we out of here. That's it. The podcast is over.
Wait, I got a question though. You know, back in the day, you know how they say, one man who always call you names or tease you likes you. Why she called me? Why she said I look like Sid though? Because we know Sid.
Oh, hold up! Ricardo put 2 and 2 together, and he got goddamn.
What?
Oh shit!
What?
Here we
what
go.
What you say?
You got me fucked up.
Look at you.
Because I was not saying that because I feel some type of way. I don't think y'all understand. Why the fuck
don't.
is this backwards?
I don't know. Enlighten me.
Hey,
I'm in my fucking room.
Go ahead, y'all got it. Handle it. Handle your business.
Okay, listen. Like I said, because we were joking around in the Discord the other day, right? And Cameron just kept saying, yo, girl. So I'm like, I'm not his girl. Like the fuck? So I'm sitting here like, and then he kept saying it in his stream. And I'm like, I was like, why does he keep saying yo, girl? Like, because he kept saying it on the Discord. I'm like, I hope he's not talking about me because it ain't me.
You being
Caleb, please cam up with the caps again.
I think Gwen is capped right now.
What do you mean I'm capping?
You capping, Gwen. You said you was coming to Florida, getting a hotel. I'm not whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
That was because of Cam, bruh. He's the one that was like, oh, I'll buy the hotels if y'all come here. But you wasn't in that Discord chat, so you don't know nothing about that.
But we all know Cam is capped. He still didn't get y'all 4 for 4. Look at him agreeing.
Ricardo, you ain't lying.
Oh man.
What you mean, Caleb? She not my girl. It's Imani.
Whoa, hold on. Hold the hell. Oh,
everybody.
Yo.
Damn.
Got the cat.
So who really capping here? I think it's Gwen capping.
I don't cap.
Oh, you don't got no cap in your rap? You never heard that phrase, capping your rap.
There's one.
Gwen is capping for you guys. She's capping. Because Gwen be in the stream and she be flirting.
Because I be bored, motherfucker.
So you flirt when you bored. That don't add up.
Uh-oh. We about to go into a deeper conversation. Oh,
It
shit.
don't add
Now.
up.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
that's
Caleb, come on.
Shit. I ain't
There's
shit.
two.
I'll say
Hey,
that.
we got 2 stacked now.
Because
Who's
if you
that?
man, we can say
When
we can
I
do this
get
for podcast
bored
3.
and I want to have a good time, I just flirt because I'm like, fuck it. Like, why not? Because I can get somebody's attention real quick. It's not hard.
Okay, so how about this? So that's basically saying most women, not all, most women will flirt with a man for attention. So you're an attention seeker.
It depends on the day.
On the day, what? There's no certain day to catch attention. That's like you going to the club with your girls. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm single. Period. Period. We're single. I'm about to go catch this dude lacking. I'm gonna flirt with him, get free drinks, make him think he could go home and get something, but he won't get nothing.
Listen, no cap. I do that every summer when I go to this bar. I hit every guy. I say, I'll go home with you if you buy me a few.
All right, she's out. That's it. Her ass she's gone. She's gone. Her ass is gone. Her ass is gone.
That was wild,
Her
bro. My
ass
eyes
is
were just
gone.
getting bigger and bigger, dog.
Now that's
God
a topic for next
damn.
podcast. That's a good topic right there.
Hey, King, save your money at the bar, bro. You and only you.
Golly.
At any bar, bro. Don't be buying drinks.
Hey, now that's one of the topics for next podcast. That's got to be a good topic.
Golly, yo.
Why Alyssa say yo?
Hey.
Oh, look at the little dog, yeah. Cam, why you got a dog?
What?
Yeah, Cam, where your dogs at?
Why do you have dreads, Ricardo? Why do you have dreads?
Man, because I
Nice.
wanted to try something. I went from
Okay, maybe because I want a dog. What are you talking
But I
about?
went
What
from
kind of dog?
even-
Wait, Caleb, what kind of dog is that? Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
He's a good boy.
German Shepherds are the best dogs out there.
I think she's a lap.
Look at that.
Look at that beauty. MJ said, I have cows. Oh, cows.
That
Do you
works.
name them?
Can you name him?
I want to know. Cam, what you doing over there?
Cam, what happened to your dogs? I haven't seen the mugs on the channel in a minute.
Man, them badass dogs. They be chilling. Like they be sleep most of the day, so I fuck with them. But I had to stop putting them out. But hey,
Must be nice. My dog always.
cause you show them one time. You show them one time. People want them every damn day. And them damn
Okay.
dogs, they weigh now, so they not as light as they used to be.
Oh, you had one when they was a baby?
Not a baby, but close to it.
You got bullies, don't you?
Yup.
Uh-oh. Let me have one.
You can take both of them.
No, I just need one.
you can't separate them.
You can.
No.
They do it at birth.
They live their life together. You're not gonna do. You don't.
Well, where did you get them from?
They was wandering around, and when I was living in Alabama, they was wandering around the neighborhood.
Oh, and you adopted them.
For real?
They was together, just digging in trash and shit. Picked them up, and then nobody claimed them, and just took them in. Took
Wait,
care
they
of them.
didn't bite back when you picked them up, or they was like, "Oh, this is a nice guy."
Bite back? No, Ricardo
Yeah,
dogs don't typically bite you. They just was out there
mean-
living. They was like I know they weren't aggressive or nothing. They just out there living their life.
Oh,
Like they digging in the
You
trash.
good.
Like they don't give a fuck about me.
you a good citizen, Cam. You a good citizen.
Like with them, as long as you feed them, they ain't got no fucking problem. As long as you feed them. Now you delay their feeding time, they gonna say fuck you. But other than that, yeah, you're good.
Gwen said, "I have cats. I hate cats. Ever since one scratched me
I
up, I see a cat, I'm kicking
I got 2 cats too.
You got two
Wait.
cats too? Cam, I
What?
never knew
Animal
that.
Kingdom. I got 2 calicos.
How they live together with the dogs? If I was a dog, I'm beating your cat up.
Bro, my cat and dog play together all the time, bro. My dog
Yeah.
is gentle with them.
I
At
can't
first,
beat you.
when I got them, the first time they ever met, when I tell you them dogs fucking beat one of them cats the fuck up,
Oh,
like it was bad. I mean, fucked her up. Like it was crazy. But after a while, I think they got a relationship. They just chilling.
You beating his what up?
What?
What you beating up, Cam? Your cat be beating up dogs, Gwen? Oh no, we gotta stop that.
So we're gonna hit what's going on here in the little podcast circle, the love scheme.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, look, I'm gonna clear it up. Gwen like Ricardo, Ricardo like Gwen. That's what I think.
Whoa.
That's my honest opinion. I mean, I'm
Whoa.
just
Gwen be
Or-
playing, and she need to stop playing.
Ricardo low-key
what
got a
it
crush on Imani too. She disappeared when she heard her name, but I mean,
I mean, she
That's just what
disappearing
it
like a
is.
goat. She
A
said,
little love triangle going on.
I
I'm
don't
telling you,
know.
Ricardo said I gotta have multiple women, bitch. It be like that.
Whoa,
Have it, Ricardo.
whoa.
Eat up.
You know, there's a country like that now. There's a country like that. Gwen, there's no way you be bored, Gwen, because if you was bored, you'll find something to talk about instead of flirting. So now you entertain for fun. Well, like they say, women who entertain for fun have a motive.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. This reminds me, and we'll talk about it on another podcast. Would y'all pay for a woman on the first date? It's y'all first date. Would you pay? Would you pay for the ticket?
Who asked?
Where the fuck is my name tag at?
Who asked who out?
Kayla, what?
Who asked who out? Did the woman ask the man?
Who
out
asked?
Yeah. Who asked?
We don't know all that. It was mutual. Fuck it. Y'all came together at the same time. Both y'all big head ass came together at the same time. You say, hey, I like you, Rick. She said she like you. Bet, bada. Y'all say, hey, let's plan a date. And y'all just chose on a restaurant and just went.
Not only the first date. Me personally, bro, I don't feel right as a man going on. That's just me, bro. But I don't feel right going on a date expecting the female to pay ever. Like, I don't care if it's the first date. I don't give a fuck if we've been together for 2.5. I don't know. I'm pretty young yet, so my relationships haven't been that long. But
yeah,
2.5 years, bro. I'm still paying for the dates.
Covering the bill. What about you, BTC?
I mean, I always pay for the date. Like, if I take you, I ain't gonna lie. This is how you know the girl. If you find the girl and she the right one, don't take her to a fancy restaurant. Take her to a fast food restaurant like Chick-fil-A and see what she order. If she go in and be like, oh, I want this, boom, you got you the right one because she not too picky and she don't care what you do. Now, if you find one, she be like, man, Chick-fil-A, bitch, I don't want that. What the fuck? It's like, oh, now you gotta go. Because like they say, the women that are the most pickiest will give you the most trouble.
Rick said she gonna cost me too much money, bitch. Fuck that. You ain't gonna run through my pockets. Period. You ain't gonna run through my pockets.
I wish I had a Valentine's, but Imani playing.
Whoa.
What? The question
Ricardo? We'll talk about it, but go ahead.
She said, "Do pay for my lemon pepper wings all the time. That's automatic guac." Oh. Whoa. SK said, "Wow." She automatic going, "Wow." Automatic guac. So SK, you just automatically giving guac for some lemon pepper wings?
You gotta up your standards a little bit. Only time I'm expecting guap is the hibachi grill type dates. Guapping me up on the way back to the house, bro. Waiting after that one.
I mean, SK, I can get you some lemon pepper wings, but you don't gotta give no guac. It just gotta be my Valentine's.
The double.
Ricardo thing is simple. He just want to be. Yeah, he want to have a Valentine's Day. Shit, he'll cash app you.
Cash app? But how we supposed to go on a date? Virtual?
Ricardo said he'll get you a double order if it's a double twist.
Whoa. That double twist about to go crazy. Hey, Rossi. Oh my God. Where you going, SK? Don't run now.
They said that's way too easy. Wow.
Hey, but you never know. What if she want the lemon pepper wings that be smacking? She don't want no dry lemon pepper wings. She want them lemon pepper wings that be wet, flavorful. And then she said she gonna guac you up after she got the lemon pepper wings in her mouth. I ain't gonna lie, your ding-a-ling gonna be tasting like lemon pepper wings after she done. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. E-dates. Oh, Cam Payne said do an E-date for him.
What the fuck is an E-date?
I don't know. Oh, is that online?
How you know I ain't gonna repeat some shit to me? What the fuck is an E-date? What is that?
Online, you put them on here and you pretend they're dating.
He DoorDash and they get on fucking FaceTime and they eat it together, bro. It's a dinner date. It's an E-date.
Oh. Damn, I don't keep up with all that kind of shit. Damn.
I don't want no E-date pay. Rick, I'm wild.
Rick, she back.
Nah, Imani be playing.
Imani hit.
I want SK now.
Whoa, how you just gonna switch? Whoa.
Man, I mean, SK gonna be my Valentine's. She wants the lemon pepper wings, but for the guac, but I don't want no guac.
It's on you. It's on you now.
SK trying to give guac for lemon pepper. I'm good on the guac. Be the Valentine. Let me show you how it is on Valentine's. Like they say. Ooh, what's that song called?
Ain't no song got though.
There's
no
a
song.
song. Whoa!
Ricardo,
Oh, now look at Gwen. Look at Gwen. Look at Gwen. She coming back. Look at Gwen.
Oh no!
coming
Oh,
back.
she can't. Oh, she crossed herself all the way over. Oh, she's done.
She came
Oh,
back
she capped.
360. 360
Damn.
rotisserie chicken.
So that tells us,
Oh, Peggy
okay.
trying to be my Valentine. Oh my. Oh my.
Ricardo,
Oh, my.
you got options. You got options. Keep eating up.
I'm not everywhere,
Ricardo.
Ron. I'm not everywhere. I'm not everywhere. I'm not.
Now,
Gwen-
Rick, you go.
Gwen-
No, Rick, you sit here and talk about the women now. But look what you doing as a man.
I'm looking for a Valentine's date.
Dog,
It's a
you
difference.
just went through 3 women.
No, going through 3 women means having intercourse with them. I didn't
Man,
have
no.
intercourse.
You just said you want a date with Gwen. You said you want a date with Amani. Now you're on SK.
Whoa! I said Gwen was
Sometimes you
playing.
gotta knock on multiple doors to get an answer, my boy.
Ricardo knocking on too many damn doors. You got to relax.
Wow! Now Monty saying
You
I'm
got-
for the
Ricardo running
streets.
on the
That's
hall.
Oh, here it comes.
Wow!
Here it comes.
Wow!
That's why I tried to tell you not to cross yourself over. You fucked yourself. Here we go.
No, I
Here we
said
go.
Gwen. I said Gwen was playing,
Look.
and I said I wanted
What-
Imani. I said I
One
wanted
thing,
Imani.
no, look, hey, look. One thing about the ladies, they gonna put all that shit together. Women are detectives. They gonna put all that shit together. They gonna put it together. Women are here come the caps. Women are detectives, Rick.
No.
They're detectives.
I said I wanted Imani first, but she never responded. And SK comes and say, "Oh, you could just buy lemon pepper wings, and I give you that guac." I told SK.
So you want to put it? Hold on, wait, no, time out. That's what caught you. You want that slurp.
No,
that slurp
that's why
down.
I said I'll get you lemon pepper wings, but I don't want no guac.
For
I
the
just
slurp,
wanna-
no, for the
No,
slurp
I
down.
said no guac. I don't want the slurp. I said just for a Valentine's date.
You know what you're doing.
No,
You know what you're doing.
no. I repeat. I said, and I quote, SK, I'll get you the lemon pepper wings. but I
That's
don't
what you
want
said.
No,
I
slurp.
want. That's what you said. But I want the action.
I literally
I
said
want the
no. I
action.
just said I don't want none of that. I said I just want to go on a Valentine's date. I treat her nice. I take her out to a restaurant. We'll go look at the sunset. We'll look at the stars at the end of the day. Then I'll bring her back home.
Peyton exposing you, dog.
Man, y'all just in too deep. Vector Nines. Wow.
All right, look. That is it.
Even Rod said he wanted the guap. Rod the one going knocking on apartment doors. All right, we can need question Rod. Question him.
We done. That's it. We done. Come
No.
back up, Rick. We gotta do
said we should be her Valentine's.
Hey, the podcast is 2 hours and 30 minutes. We gotta get the hell out of here, yo. We gotta go.
All right.
We can pick this up on the next podcast. This is the message that's gonna stay on the screen.
Wow.
Rick is for the streets.
Wow.
Look, I appreciate you, fellas. Rick, you gave your quote. It was a great podcast today. Big body, 2 hours and 30-minute stream. Big body. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, fellas. Sleep well. Stay, Ricardo. God damn it now. Don't cry. Oh Lord.
Gwen
I'm
said,
trying to keep you. I'm trying to keep you from getting goddamn crossed up in the chat. But we appreciate everybody for watching.
Can I say one thing? Damn
it. Go ahead, Ricardo. Shit.
Man, it would be A-OK, man. It would be. I just
No.
gotta say one thing, man.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I just want everybody in the chat to know I am not for the streets. I asked Imani, she denied me. So if you get this, if a woman goes to the mail, she get denied, wouldn't she go to the next option? Double back, nobody doubling back. If you was here early, you would understood. I wanted you. I said
Look,
I wanted
if
Imani.
you were here earlier, what did Rod say? Take time. Take time after each one to reflect. Take time.
And I took my time. I said, "Oh, Imani, she not messing with me." Okay. SK said something about guac with lemon pepper. Forget the lemon, forget the guac. How about lemon pepper wings? We're going on a date. All I gotta say is, if you know me in real life, I ain't for the streets. That's the streets ain't for me. Boom. How about that?
Hey, hey,
question though.
Hey, before we leave out, hey, put the caps in the chat for Ricardo. We put the caps in the chat. I need to see some caps. I'm put mine in there real quick. I gotta put a cap in the chat, man. This is ridiculous. Put some caps in the chat. My dogs are barking. They even know you capping, man. Put a cap in the chat.
I don't hear no
Put my
dogs
dog,
barking.
Rick.
I don't hear
see
no
the
dogs
caps.
barking.
I see the caps.
Don't worry, this gonna be for next week. It's gonna be a next week.
I see the caps. I see the caps. They the world saying you capping, Ricardo.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
what
cap. I'll put my hand on the Bible right now.
You ain't gotta do all that.
God is my witness. I'm not capping.
You ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that.
Hey, you know what they say? You can take all the L's in the world, but at some point in time, you will take a dub. You never heard that one either. I can take all the L's.
We just don't believe it from you. We don't believe it.
I mean, let me take all the L's in. You don't have to believe me. I believe who I am.
You tried to take 3 dubs today. Gwen, Amani, and goddamn SK. You tried to take 3.
We exposed Gwen.
Rick.
Huh?
I'm looking for a second job. I'm trying to get some more bread in. You think you could put in a good word for me at Lids?
Lids.
That boy the manager there. He eating it. Ricardo eating up, boy.
Man, I can't. I don't work at hat shops. I don't know how to wear hats, man.
Ricardo, my whole chat is filled with caps. So I mean,
let it be filled with caps, man.
Bro, you don't even work there, bro. You manage it.
I'm a manage SK Hart.
The man with
I'm a manage.
And he back. Okay.
It's all right though. You know what?
Fellas,
take the L.
we gonna take this L today. We out, fellas.
Nope.
We out. I'll hit both of y'all later on. We out. I appreciate you, Caleb. Hey, rest up, man. I think did you text me yet? Let me see.
No, not yet. I'll get at you though.
Bet I got you, bro. Hey, sleep well, yo.
You too, bro.
Bet. Rick, your ass is gone. Sleep well, yo. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We are officially out. Rick, you ready for the next show?
Yes, let me say one thing. Like I always say, wait.
Damn!
It's quick.
Damn! You said everything.
Quick. No,
God
listen,
damn, yo.
like I always say, man. God first, God bless. Stay breezy. Peace. You gotta take me out on that peace while you drink the Capri Sun. All right, how about this? Like I always say, God first. Where's my mouse? Oh, God.
We're done. 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 I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Your boy is out. I'm gone. Peace out.